On your way in, see if you hit the thumbs up. Share it out if you would like. But hello to the early squad. Sean, an 8-bit super fan. Miss Sofa, Andrew, Nick, Jeff, Karen, and John are at the movies. I hope they enjoy the movie and enjoy the replay. John Fox, we got Frankie J, Kevin, Nick Otto, Craig, Aaron, Billy, Joe, Sarah, Rodney, Leo, Jordan Jones, Dave, Jedi Mike, Jeffrey, Phillip, Born Bearded, Dave, A Simple Man, Busy B, Ralph, Abe, Frickin' Frack. Okay, we're getting these ones going. Okay, Michael, R.Y., Dynamite, Emily, Izzy, Tollbooth, Willie, Robert, Fern. Who else we got in here? We got Josh, Black Manor, Ellie, Matthew, Firefighter, Mad Jack, Sarge, Thomas, Sean, Rick, Rich, Pud, Darth, Loki, Yanni. Ooh, who else we got in here? Joseph, 8-Bit, Will, Dynamite, Edgar. Anybody else that I didn't say your name? Thomas, Josh. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for checking out the Commands Corner live stream every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Whoa, man, what the hell? Whoa. All right, wow, okay, that's one way to start. My guy Andrew Lyons just dropped a massive super chat. Holy crap. Wow, thank you, dude. Thank you. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, then, that's how we're starting. Thank you. That's incredible, man. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Great friend of mine. Wow. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Andrew's starting strong. I guess so, man. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you guys, I am excited to spend this time with you tonight. I'm excited to talk about 8-Bit Beard Co. I'm excited to talk about a good cause. I'm excited to talk about great products. I'm excited to give away some stuff for free, play some games, pick your brain, learn something, discuss everything. Welcome. We got Mike. We got True North in the building. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for coming in. And genuinely, if you don't mind, just see if you remember to hit the thumbs up, the like button. And if anybody else wants to share this out, always appreciated, from Amber to Donald to Corey to everybody that shares this out, man. You guys are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you, you guys. We're going to have a good time tonight. I absolutely promise. We got Florida Man. We got a random rant coming up tonight. It's a good one. It's a doozy. It hit today, actually. I edited my rant. I said, nope, we're going with a new one. Here, and so yeah, we've got the random rant covered, and let's get this thing going, man. I've had a busy day. Started off with got 4 new tires on our travel trailer because we're going camping tomorrow, and then there was a ton of work, and then the grass, and it was a busy day, but productive. A lot of things checked off the list. A lot of tired body over here, but tired body, sound mind. Excited to have a great time with you guys tonight. What's up, Bucky? Ooh, I like it. Jokerish, let's go. Awesome, you guys. And yeah, it looks like some of you are already putting orders in. The deal is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. So, of course, at any time, feel free to capitalize. It's going to be good, I believe, until midnight Eastern tonight. So probably a little bit beyond the stream in case the stream ends and you want to place an order. If not, no worries, guys. This company is going to be around for a very, very long time. Yep, very, very long time. And what's up, 606? He said, looking for a new, is that Kenny out there? It might be. For a new full body butter. If we're looking for a thick butter, it's probably not 8-bit. Theirs isn't the lightest. I would say probably Artius Man or Dr. Nick's have more of the full body butters as compared to the lighter, more kind of like easily melting down ones from 8-Bit and Weatherbeard and Johnny Ray and Deadman's and so many others out there. But if you're looking full body, I would probably say Artius Man or Dr. Nick's. Fable 2, yep, that's a good call. That's a good call on that one. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Awesome. And what's up, guys? Welcome, Donald. Welcome, Because. I saw Gastric in here earlier. What up, everybody? Let's get it going, you guys. Let's have some fun tonight. First off, emoji challenge. What's up, Kent? Specifically today. How was your day today? Explained with only emojis. Go. And it can be 1, it can be 10, it could be however many you would like, you guys. Ooh, good call, Craig. Liv Bearded has a full body one too. Yes, good call. All right, emoji for today and how your day went. What's up, JB? Give a few out there. Ooh, Average Joe got hurt or sick. Feel better. Poop. Oh, no. Tired. Blessed. Okay, we got some interesting one. I don't know how to read Foxy's on that one. That could be taken a few ways. I'm not going there. I'm not going on that one. So drop your comments in the chat, you guys. Emoji challenge. How was your day today? Yeah, it was hot today here. Hot and humid. Well, hey, the good news is, you guys, if you had a bad day, we are going to make it better. That is my promise. That is my challenge to myself and to the community, but I know we can do that. Get over that stuff, Alec. That's not fun, man. All right, Emily, I see you. But yeah, today was hot, humid in mid-Michigan. Man, it was one of those days you stepped outside. You didn't even need to be in the sun. You didn't even need it to be 95 or 96, whatever it hit today. It could have been early, and you step outside, and it's just like a faucet turns on with your skin, and it's just sweat. What's up, Steven? Just absolute sweat. Oh, man, brutal. It's not a complaint. It's not a bad thing. I enjoyed it. Sam and I were going back and forth on it, and she's like, oh, man, it's too hot. I said, hey, in the middle of winter, gray, seasonal depression, we would be, oh my gosh, counting our blessings to be able to have a day like today. So no complaints, because it is true. It was nice. But yeah, man, the humidity was crazy today. And so, yeah. Yep, it's hot. Izzy, that's wild. That's wild. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad it ended on a better note than it started, Andy. That's what matters. What's up, Dave? Vegas? Ooh, yeah, Vegas hits a different level of heat. That's for sure. Yeah, it was a random storm. We weren't expected to have severe weather. We weren't expected to have a storm, but it came out of nowhere and smacked us today. It came in, that wind, the thunder, the lightning. It was, whoo, man. I know there's a few of you in here that live near me. It came, and it seemed like it was just in like random pockets, but that was a quick but pretty serious storm. Yeah, quick but pretty serious storm. What's up, Alex? And yeah, so and I think it was just we're getting the rain and wind here. Oh man, so for us, this was probably 3 hours ago. No, more than that, 4 or 5 hours ago when it hit us. So yeah, it was pretty wicked. But tomorrow we head over to the west side of the state, right? Michigan, we could do this for the lower peninsula. We live in this area here, right? Think Flint, Michigan. We are going whoop straight across to the other side of the state in the Muskegon, Michigan area. So we are just straight up taking the trailer and going whoop all the way across the state. Now, I will be live on the Dr. Nick's channel tomorrow at 8 a.m. Normally, we're live at 1 p.m. on Tuesdays, but tomorrow will be 8 a.m. You can talk about the morning routine because we're going to be getting out of here. Yep. Hey, what's up, Steven? We will be doing the giveaways. There will be like a section of the show where we start them, and it's just as simple as a link where you put your name and your email to enter this random generator, and then you got to be here in the stream if your name is drawn to win. So just sit back, relax, get a beverage, get a snack or not, and come hang out. You're going to have a really good time. Yeah, I promise. Craig, to give you an exact example, it was like this. Whoop. Yeah, pretty much right there. Nice, Corey. Heck yeah. I love that. Nice. Sodium says, one of my all-time favorite companies with the nicest owner. He's such a nice guy. I've had the ability to be able to hang out with him in person a few times, and just a great dude. Was able to meet his wife, and just a great family. We'll talk about them. We'll talk all about him. But hey, final question before we get into the show. What are you guys sipping on? What are you guys snacking on? I always like to see the environment. Are you just hanging out? Are you on the couch with some popcorn and you're watching on TV? Are you in bed on your phone? Have you got some chocolate covered peanuts? What do you have? Why don't you take the trailer to soccer outings? That'd be efficient. Yeah, it's a 31-foot travel trailer with a massive truck. We would have to find parking nearby, and it's a headache to drive, especially in soccer situations. So it just adds too much of a complicated variable to an already kind of stressful situation, getting the whole team ready to go, and by team, I mean the command family as we go through. And here's Randy. Randy says, can't stay long tonight. Tomorrow's my grandson's 6th B-Day, and we're taking him and the fam to water park. Oh, that's awesome, man. Tell him I said happy birthday if you can remember, and totally understand. Thank you for saying hello. Shout out to you and the wife, my friend. Okay. And again, guys, put those answers in the chat if you don't mind. Okay. Okay, let me see here. I think we got everything. All right. Nice. Awesome, Kay. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, we'll be live 8 a.m. Eastern on the Dr. Nick's channel. You guys will see me at one of my earliest streams I've ever done. So luckily I wake up real easily. So I'll be bright and fresh. You ain't got to worry about a groggy me no matter what. I bring it, baby. That is, that's just how I am. And thank you guys for coming in one more time. Again, if you could, hit the thumbs up and share it on Instagram. Post it on X, put a tweet out, or whatever you do, or Facebook, any of those things, man. I appreciate it. Hey, let's go. If you guys could take a second to say happy birthday to Bearded Ninja. He is always positive, always showing love in the chat to not just me, but the whole community. He's just a good dude. And so throw a happy birthday out to our guy, Mr. Ninja, out there. What's up, Colton? What's going on, man? All right. WWE's in Detroit tonight. Interesting. Probably Little Caesars Arena. That makes sense. Okay. Must be nice to be 24. Yeah, man. And I've taken 2 showers. I took a shower at probably, I don't know, 8 o'clock, and then I took another one a little bit ago, just because it was a day, man. The humidity is humid. But I'm digging it. I'm loving it. And so, yeah, we'll get it going. No way, bro's 24. I'm not 24. I'm 37. Sorry. I know majority of you are older than me. That's okay. Only by number, by wisdom, and by old soul years. All right. Hey, well, all right, I lied. I said one last question. We have not done this in a long time. If you feel comfortable, nobody has to do anything here. Drop a comment in the chat of how old you are by human years. And Jason is not 24, so please don't believe him. He is not 24 at all. So drop in the chat here, you guys. And he said, and I'm well in my 30s as well, guys. There you go. All right. So how old are you in human years? If you don't mind, put it in the chat, you guys. And you can see a really cool range, man. We have, I just immediately see 80. I see 64. And then down to, looks 31 so far for younger ones. Who can catch our youngest? What is our youngest in here tonight? Or what did I just see there? I thought I saw 20 maybe. Okay. All right, 29. Okay, 29 might be our youngest so far. Nice, Dan. 26. Okay, 26. 26, going once, going twice. 26. Can we get a 27? I saw 22. Okay, 22. John Michaels, 18 months. That's fair. All right, 22, 21. All right. Oh, wow. Jen and Leo are same age. That's cool. I'm like 2 years older than Sam. 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Somewhere in that range, 2 to 3. All right, 21 to 80. That's pretty cool to see like the range and diversity of this community and of this chat. I love that. Love that. Super cool. All right, let's go ahead and pop into the show tonight, everybody. Today is July 28th. 20? Is that true? All right, so we go from 20 up to 80. Very cool. July 28th, you guys. Gosh, that is crazy. I got a road beard hair. How dare you ask me? Yeah, right. Yeah, 29, of course. July 28th, last time. No, I'll see you on Wednesday. It'll still be July on Wednesday. So we'll, and again, guys, Beard Advice Live is back to Wednesdays again. At least for a couple weeks. Tonight, we just got our practice schedule for the fall, and we might have to adjust Wednesday nights again. I'll keep you guys posted. It's family, it's soccer, it's stuff that's a priority for us. We will always have our shows. That is a priority for us, but I cannot promise that Beard Advice Live will be every Wednesday. It is for sure the next couple weeks, though, so plan on that, and then we'll keep you guys posted as we go through. Teacher admin days start tomorrow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you guys have professional development days, Ken? Those were the worst. August PD days? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Fern says, my wife said she doesn't like my beard long. She says it gets in the way. Tie it up. Put it in a knot. Use a hair tie. Are you good? Best of all worlds. 1 full week. That's what we always did too. 1 week of August PD professional development. Horrible. Never once got an ounce out of that professional development. Hey, what's up, Aubrey? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping back. And guys, make sure everybody is live. Make sure everybody is live. Looks like we might have a couple of people that are behind. If you are not sure if you're live, just refresh your stream and you'll be good to go. That's the easiest way to put it. Okay, let's jump right in, show people what we do here. It is time for Florida Man Monday. Florida Man Monday, you guys. And on Florida Man Monday, this is where we pull a news article of an event that happened in the beautiful, hot, humid, entertainment-focused state of Florida. And we show what's going on in that crazy state with some crazy Florida citizens down there. What's up, Lee? And so, yeah, this is Florida Man Monday. It's Ralph's Neighbors. He's never made the Florida Man headline, just so you guys know. He's never made the Florida Man headline. He is safe. He is logical. So we're good to go there. And Ken says, we're getting trained with no data by someone who hasn't used the program and hasn't taught since I was in high school. Yep, that beyond checks out. Hit that like too. Just popped in and the likes are a bit behind. I appreciate that, my man. Mr. Anvil says, hey, not everybody's hit that thumbs up. Some of you forgot, and he's just giving you a gentle little reminder. Yeah, gentle little reminder. Dude, don't. He said, listen, they can't drive down here. Been a right 2 days. Yeah, do not get me going on the Florida drivers. And I understand it's the snowbirds. It's the people from everywhere else. It's the retirement. The worst driving in the country is in Florida. And I'm not talking traffic. I'm talking driving. And I've driven from Michigan to Maine. I've drove from Michigan to the Carolinas to Florida. I've driven from Michigan to San Antonio. I've driven from Michigan to Minneapolis. I've driven through Canada. I've got, you name it, I've done it. Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. Unbelievable. No, one place I have not driven is California, and I likely never will. I have no plans to drive to California. There's a couple of cool things in Cali. I might go to Northern Cali, but I have 0.00 interest in the state of California. So, nope, not. But out of the places I have driven, whoo. No, Andrew, I will when you are with that class, I'll be talking about you like this. The driving in Florida is horrible. Dallas, I'm cool with Dallas. I've driven in Dallas every year. I don't mind Dallas. Dallas is fine. Now the highways are crazy and there's a lot going on and all this stuff. No. Florida driving's terrible. Paul said, I just got down here to Florida from Ohio Saturday. A lot of crazy drivers down here. Yes, horrible. Chicago was terrible as well. And Chicago traffic, LA traffic, all that stuff is bad. I'm just talking about straight up driving skills, driving approach, driving norms. And in Florida, it's so bad. So bad. Always makes me laugh when folks complain about Florida, driving being from California. Well, you got a biased background. You can't go from that to we're excluding California. All right, we're excluding California. So we are just talking about and yeah, I've driven through Phoenix, I've driven through Scottsdale. I'm not talking traffic. I'm talking about how people drive. So yeah, I'm talking about just simply how people drive. It is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. In Florida, they're slow. They take forever to turn. They just don't know. They just don't. Nope. Can't. Don't get me going. Do not get me going, you guys. I'm not doing it. Yeah, and for sure. I'm not saying it's the residents of Florida. I want to make that clear. I'm just talking about the driving in Florida is horrible. And it's probably tourists not knowing where they're going. It's a retirement community that moves a little bit slower when they're driving for some of them. Old folks, come on, Dave. Oh, I will come on. I will go even harder. Don't get me started. I'm not doing a rant here, but don't get me started on how dangerous the slow elderly drivers are. Now, there are some amazing elderly drivers. There are some real with it, sharp, got reflexes. They're paying attention. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the slow ones when it's a 45 mile per hour speed limit and they're going under 30. Yeah, get off the road. I love you. I want to support you. I want everybody to take care of you. Get off the driver's seat. Get out of the driver's seat. Your time is up. Get out of your driver's seat. Nope. And you guys know, many of you out there have heard me talk about this for years. Get out of the driver's seat. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Yep. Nope. And JB says, my grandmother's 95 and she cruises like an effect. And I love that. I'm down with it. It's just the ones that are like glued. Guys, come here. Me and Sam have been seeing so many drivers. They're like up against the steering wheel and their like seat has like a booster seat and they're right here. How is that safe? How are you reacting? How is that okay? I've seen old drivers that are looking through the steering wheel. They're that close. They look through the Nope. And I normally people like to like rag on their area for driving. Michigan driving's fine. Ohio driving's fine. Cops are way more strict in Ohio, so I got to stick to the speed limit and be like real like careful. That's annoying, but the drivers are fine. Drivers are normal. Texas drivers are fantastic. East Coast drivers are aggressive, but I'm okay with that. There's just so many different ways. It's those slow ones. I love that. Aubrey says, my grandma drove like she was in Fast and Furious. First time I had 100, I was with her passenger. That's great. That is great. Joseph says, sometimes they're alone, Dan, have no one else to take them. Oh, no, that is false. That's absolutely false. That's like saying a drunk driver doesn't have another way to get home. No. There's ways to go. You do not get to endanger other people's lives because you don't have somebody else. There are programs, there are methods, there are systems. You absolutely and you guys can look this up. We did it recently. There's all these studies showing how slow drivers are so dangerous. And there's new study, I think this year, new study I was reading showing how much more dangerous. Nate pulled it up actually from Johnny Ray, that there was like a huge percentage of the accidents that were from slow drivers being more dangerous and fatal than fast drivers when they had accidents and situations. Nobody has the right to put other people in danger because of their situation of not having the ability or someone else. You can find a way. You don't get to go put people in danger. No. Nope. That is one that I will die on that hill. No way. Absolutely not. I've heard that argument and it's absolute garbage. There's so many, and again, yeah, Christina says, my mom is 70 and drives like she's 20. Absolutely. If you have the ability, I don't care the age. I don't care the situation. I'm talking about the people that are up against the steering wheel that are going 15 to 20 miles per hour under the speed limit. And it's unbelievably dangerous. So that one, no, strongly disagree. Absolutely not. Do not get to danger other people's lives because you have nobody else. Nope. Can't do that one. Yeah. Nope. No way. Yeah. And so, yeah, and not obviously the left lane, man. If we're going on the highway and there's somebody in that left lane, no. Yep. Yeah, riding mowers flows that can't. Yeah, we saw how that played out in Florida, man. Yeah. When you drive on the Autobahn, you don't see stupid. Yeah, and you can get into all the studies of no speed limits on the Autobahn and in Europe and how much safer it is when they go way faster, right? There's so many different things, but yeah, nope. Cannot do that one. Dan, what do you have right now to hydrate? I got me some water, my friend. Just some water. I got to finish up my gallon for the day and getting that water intake back where it needs to go. Pass them in the grass, baby. Yeah, right. yeah, right. Okay. And depends on big town or country. Some country drivers never moved, but now live in big city. Yeah, hey. No, and I think Ken put it the right way. He said, what did Ken say? He said, driving is a privilege, not an equal opportunity right. Yeah, you cannot endanger people's lives. I genuinely, it's not, if you are dangerous on the road, you don't get to say, well, they grew up here, now they live here, they don't have this person. Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And so it's, yeah. And I think there should be, I've said this many times, we should have a certain age for another driver's test, right? There's so many things that we get tested for all throughout our life. An updated driver's test should be something. I don't know the details. I don't know the semantics of it. I can get into it if we want to and talk about what's the best way. But I think that's absolutely reasonable to have people test their reaction, their vision, their knowledge of the road, right? If somebody gets their license at 16 and they are now 75 years old, how many driving laws have changed in that time? And how do we know that you understand? How do we know that you're accountable? How do I know that I am, right? I'll take a test. I'm fine with that. I'll put myself up against that. And so it's, yeah, that's one that is absolutely crazy. Ken says, I'll be upset if I get dementia and can't drive, but take my keys if I do. 100%. 100%. Yep. Absolutely. State test for everything else, it should be a thing. I agree. And if anybody, again, it's a safety thing. Driving a car is one of the most dangerous things we do on a regular basis, right? And we just don't think about it. It's just, we just go. We just do our thing. It should be held to a high scrutiny. Yep, a high scrutiny. It's a big deal. Yep. I'm lost. Is this Florida Man Rant? Leo, you're not lost. You know how this show goes. We simply talk about what we want when we want. Simple as that. I didn't put a timeline out. There's no schedule. We're just talking. We're tangenting. We're just having a good time. So yeah. Yep, absolutely. Couldn't pass the vision test. Lady behind the counter told him yeah, I believe it. What's up, Nate? Don't get Nate on this conversation. He'll get worked up. Random tangent. Yeah, right. Yep. So funny. Yeah, Michigan tests for everything. As a teacher, you had to get a test every 5 years. There's just so many things. So many things. So, yeah. Wow, Moose didn't get a license till he's 32. My sister didn't get hers until her 20s at some point. And it's definitely not an ideal way to do it, but watching people drive from the passenger seat for 32 years taught me a lot. I believe it. Yep, I believe it. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, I'm with you on Florida traffic, but ain't much traffic in a cornfield. Yeah, depends though. I mean, again, I don't buy that. I don't think that you should be able to be a dangerous driver just because it's a lower populated area. That's wild. I strongly disagree with that. I don't think that's so, yeah. People die every 12 to 14 minutes with accidents, so I totally agree with retesting. Yep, no doubt. Dan, if an emergency can use baby shampoo, yeah. Joshua, yeah, I have a video on that. I have a video on baby shampoo. As long as it's a quality one, it definitely will make a nice difference. Dang, Steve, that's wild. Yeah, and I don't recommend going 150 miles per hour. That's too extreme. I don't want any extreme, right? That's too extreme. And so, yeah, yep. And 100% against drinking and driving, and I do drink every so often. Yeah, for sure, man. As long as people are responsible. And again, it's not like I'm not like, take the keys at this age. If you have the ability, do your thing. It's just that if you can't drive safely, you shouldn't. I don't care if you're 35. I don't care if you're 60. I don't care if you're 85. You got to be able to be safe on the road. My kids are in my car, right? You guys are in your cars. It's not okay to have somebody with a super heavy, fast-moving weapon that they can use when they're not right to drive. And so, yeah, yep. Some baby shampoos have, quality ones. If you're going to do a baby shampoo, don't go Johnson & Johnson. Don't go the other ones like that. Something like Honest is a pretty good option if you're going to look for that and get the gentle ones. Oh no, you know us, Steven. We're just getting passionate. That's all. I'm just a passionate dude. So yeah, a passionate dude. All right, and I wouldn't go this far. So if someone gets in an accident, they should have to retake the driving test. So accidents are complicated, right? I'm not on that one. I would rather have an age and we retest at that age, just like so many other things that we talked about at different years and ages. So, yeah, hold on the fence. We're going to be talking about the fence later, as some of you, I'm sure, guessed and kind of figured out. We'll be talking about the fence. But first, we got to talk about Florida, man. This man was not driving, but he will be taking a ride. He was not driving in Florida, but he will be taking a ride, if you understand what I mean. All right? So, this was, go figure, an arrest in Florida. And I know some of you saw it because you sent it to me. I already had it loaded before anybody sent it. This one, you guys hit on the head. But, okay. No. All right. So, Lee, that's crazy, though. Guys, the protection of old drivers that are not able to just blows my mind. If you test at a certain age, that could be seen as ageism. How is 16 being tested? How would it be any different? How is 18 for tobacco? How is 21 for alcohol? How is that not ageism? It goes both ways. Why can't they do it? Because it's not safe for them. Their brains aren't developed to be able to handle alcohol, tobacco. Why can't you join the military at 15? Because your brain isn't developed for those decisions. If you're 70 and your brain is not developed to drive, that's not ageism. That's crazy. It's 21 for tobacco? Oh, I didn't know that. I've never smoked or done tobacco. So that's crazy. That's such a wildly off take. Ageism would be both ways. Yeah, that is so, yeah. That's so, if you took the license away at a certain age, exactly. If you took it away at a certain age, yeah, that at 15 your body isn't, I agree 100%. At 15 your body isn't developed enough for the military. But if you're 85 and your body isn't developed for driving, you shouldn't drive. It's not ageism. You shouldn't drive. It's super simple. It's super simple. So, yeah, not ageism. That's crazy. That's crazy. But for some reason, we're like wired to protect the thoughts of the elderly. It's probably tribal. It's probably like biological. And like always, anytime you bring up, this is why politicians, guys, how many politicians run on doing anything with the elderly? None, because elderly vote and everybody gets so protective when you talk about it. No, if you are not mentally, physically able, I don't care your age, you should not be driving. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. So no. You got to step back and think about it. Think about it. Right. And it would be the same way on the other side too. How about when you have communities that say you can't join unless you're 55? How is that not ageism? No way. No way. Jeff, what up, dude? Take license might only help some. The amount of people who drive with a license. Yeah. And hey, but just because people break a law doesn't mean we don't do it. Yep. Just because people don't break a law doesn't mean we don't do it. I think people on their cell phones are a danger. Hey, agreed. It doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. I think drinking and driving is terrible. I think tired drivers are terrible. I think that distracted drivers are terrible. Absolutely. But just because we're talking about a class of citizens that are older doesn't mean we've got to protect the words and we got to speak softly because they don't have any, they're close. No, it's all dangerous. But we don't get to exempt people because they're older. Nope. That is so many. Yeah, and it's distracted. It's all of the above. But somebody that cannot physically react, somebody that cannot physically move, cannot mentally process in time, in no way, shape, or form is that less dangerous than any of the ones we just mentioned. What's good? What up, Jay? Oh, Andrew, what in the world? No, sir. YouTube, my time doesn't run out. Can't forget Sam C. Hey, man, thank you. I will show them without a doubt. Yep, I will show them without a doubt. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. If you participated in the Tide Pod Challenge, I can get behind that. Yeah, I can get behind that. That's so crazy. There's a new law across 30 states now. If Michigan's a touch-free state. Yeah, you can't take a call. You can't do anything. Now, do they use it? No, they don't really enforce it, but it's there. A lot of police use it as a reason to try and get DUI drivers, which I'm for. That's entirely fine. But yeah, it's yep, absolutely. Okay, here's a quick question from Flamethrower. How come we cannot use beard butter before using the hot comb? Essentially, the butter gets into the heating mechanism and gunks it up, and it'll void most of the warranties on straighteners. You don't want to use a solid product where it'll get kind of cooking in that. That's not a good one. No. Ageism is prejudice, stereotype, and discrimination against individuals based on their age. It's a systemic issue that can affect people of all ages. Yes. So, Lee, if you're like, no, we can't test a license at 75, you better be against testing a license at 16. You better be against an alcohol age. You better be against the tobacco age. You better be against any ageism. If you are, then, hey, you're consistent, sir. Adamantly disagree with you, and I think most people would. We should have restrictions in place based on age. Why? Because it's not stereotyping. It's not prejudice. There are real numbers. There are real trends. There are things that happen like brain development or brain, what would be the opposite? Deterioration, reaction deterioration. So no, that's a wildly bad take. And again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. We share everything, but that's to say you can't test at a certain age, brain decay, yeah, that's wild. That's wild. So again, any age, you got to be against age for consent. You got to be against age to be a teacher. You got to be against age for anything. Yeah, that's wild. I'm not against any of it for real, but the law would be on the senior side if they push the issue. Now, testing everyone of all ages, no, it's so crazy. I'd be fine with testing every 5 years, but if you can't see the reason why there would be testing, you're just disregarding human biology and how the human body and brain works. That's throwing that out of the window and saying we're stereotyping. No, you're following how humans work, how biology works. That's real. That's an actual thing. We know it with bone density. We know it with reaction time. There's so many things that are facts. And so, yeah, right. Yeah. And you can't take it to a certain park because of age being under a 56. Yeah. No ageism in my whole household. Better get my 1-year-old the hookah bar. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot. I've heard a lot of takes on it saying ageism and can be any age. Yeah, that's wild. I'm looking at it from a legal standpoint. No, Lee, they would not. How would it be different? Then how do we have an ageism? How do we not had anybody going at 16 years old to get a license? No, you're wrong. There are some things that are opinions and then some things that are facts. That would not be eaten up in court. Otherwise, you'd have to get rid of the 16-year-old age. You'd have to get rid of the 18-year-old or 21-year-old for tobacco and alcohol and stuff. Every single situation would be for ageism. That's crazy. Yeah, 15 for a permit. Yeah, there's so many. And hey, I have a friend who lost his license because of epilepsy at like 17. Yeah, and he agrees he should not have a license. He should not have a license. So yeah. Dan, I agree with you, but never heard it as ageism. Yeah. No, to say that would be eaten up in court is just wrong. It's just flat out wrong. Hey, what up, Miles? Flew home today from New York to Atlanta. Drove hour and 45 home. Grass was too high. We cut it. Hey, do work. Looked like the trip was awesome. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, I've never had my license because of epilepsy. It's more common than I think we realize. Yeah, it's more common than what I think we realize. Yeah, I have a friend of mine who has it. I know other people that have it. It's scary. As a teacher, I had 2 students that had seizures like in class while I was teaching. Terrifying. Yep, absolutely terrifying. And so I feel for you guys. If anybody has epilepsy, if anybody can't drive because of that, scary. Yeah, and even the seizure meds are scary, man. I had a student who had, what are they called? Absent seizures. And so he would have a seizure, but it just kind of seemed like he was like daydreaming or like zoning out, but he was having I don't know the most about it, right? I will always admit when I don't know something, but it would often be a precursor to a more serious, like physical seizure after that. And yeah, it's absolutely terrifying. And to think about that and being behind wow, Scott's never had a license and he turns 58 on Thursday. Well, happy early birthday. Yeah, those are scary. Yep, those are absolutely scary. Withdrawal seizures, I've heard of it. I've never seen that or experienced it, but yeah, heard of it. Dang, Ken drove from Ohio to Texas in a day? Whew, goodness gracious, man. Go get some sleep. Petite et mal seizure. Yeah, is that what they're called, the technical term? Yeah, I had a student and he had to sit right in front of me. I had to like watch his mannerisms and see if he seemed like he was daydreaming. I will be just straight up on it. It was scary. It felt like a lot of like heavy weight on my shoulder to be able to teach, but also make sure this kid wasn't seeming like he was daydreaming or zoning out. But on the same note, if I'm a parent sending my kid to school and they have something like that, I got to trust that teacher. They got to know how serious and heavy that situation is. And so, yeah, that was That was really, really, really scary. And he never had a full seizure in my class. I had a girl that did. And yeah, scary, scary stuff. Scary, scary stuff. Onset seizures are pretty common. Yeah, they are. They are. But, man, yep. Drive across Texas in a day is something. Yeah, I think the farthest I've drove was to San Antonio. That was about the grand mal seizures or male seizures. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the most about them, but hey, what's up, August? But yeah, they're scary. They're absolutely scary. Summary of the matter: driving is very scary. Driving is very dangerous. Driving is a privilege. I'm going to drive with a travel trailer 3 hours tomorrow. I will not be distracted. I will not be incapable. Just like Ken said, if that day ever does come, take my keys. I don't want to put people in danger. I don't want to put myself in danger. Yeah. San Antonio is awesome. Some of the best food I've ever had in my life was San Antonio. If I had to pick the best food city that I've been to, is San Antonio. All right. We're going to hit Florida Man, but actually this is how the brain works here. If you had to pick one city in the entire world that you've been to and you experienced the culinary explosion, what is your favorite food city that you have ever been to? I think mine is San Antonio. What's up, Andrew? Speaking of San Antonio. But yeah, I would say San Antonio would be my, hey, Saad, yeah, dude, and he's from there. It was the Mexican food. Just silly. Just absolutely. And it can be, yeah, like, look at this. Florence, Italy. Never been there. New Orleans. That's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. London, really? I would have never guessed that, Bucky. Bar Harbor, the lobster rolls. Yep. New York City. Okay. All right. A few people picking New York City. New Orleans getting a lot of love. Okay. Yeah, San Antonio was my number one. Yeah, it was my number one. Leo says that's why we're one of the chubbiest cities in the U.S. Hey, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. Nashville. Okay, see, I've despised downtown Nashville, so I didn't get a really good take on the food. Really didn't like the drunken vibes of downtown Nashville. Loved Franklin outside of Nashville. That was really cool. Really, really cool. But yeah, I'm going to go New York. Yeah, New York does come in a price tag. That's for sure. San Antonio. And I also really liked, by the way, Savannah, Georgia. Really good seafood, really good chowder, good gluten-free options all over the place. Yeah, that's a sleeper. Savannah, that's a sleeper. That one was really, really good. Ooh, Hawaii has some good. You guys know that's bucket list for me. I will experience it, Lee, one day. I don't know when it's going to be, but one day I will try some Hawaiian food. I love some pork. I love some pineapple. Whatever you got. Andrew, I'll be back down for the San Antonio Premier Expo. So whenever that is, I'll be back down. Yeah. Death by Citrus, Joshua. Yep, Death by Citrus. I chowder in Savannah. That checks out. Yeah, incredible. It was like the seafood chowder I had was like corn-based. I don't know how to explain it, but it was really good. Oh, no way, Jason. Greek restaurant in Savannah. Sam and I, pre-kids, had a tradition of going to Savannah every year. We'd go specifically every Thanksgiving. Oh, man, got some hiccups coming. I don't know why Thanksgiving, but that became like our tradition. All right, guys. Some of you saw this one, but Florida Man Monday. Florida man in Chuck E. Cheese mouse costume arrested in credit card fraud case, Tallahassee police say. Now, you might ask yourself, Why was he in a Chuck E. Cheese costume? Well, he was working at Chuck E. Cheese where he was, yeah, flamethrower, where he was committing this credit card fraud. So they went to his work. They went to his work and arrested him at his job in the costume. It was in the middle of a birthday party. Now, that's a little bit savage. Now, I don't know how I fully feel on that one, but I get it that he was doing this fraud at work. They wanted to get him while he was at work, but they cuffed him in the middle of the party in the costume. They didn't let homie, and this wasn't like a violent crime. This wasn't something in the moment. And yeah, it was, man, because Michigan judge ruling on boneless wings is, I didn't see that one. Arch. And so, yeah, at least it wasn't Mickey Mouse, right? I guess. Yeah, I guess. Right. Could you imagine it was not his birthday party, but could you imagine being a kid and seeing Chuck E. Cheese getting arrested? That would be wild. Absolutely wild. And of course this happened in Florida. Of course this happened during like operational hours where everybody was taking pictures and everybody was doing video of Chuck E. Cheese. Imagine being there with your kids or your grandkids and seeing the chink, chink, the cuffs being put on Chuck E. Cheese. That is wild. Absolutely wild. In Florida. Yep, that's where Chris says my 9th birthday would have been a lot cooler, that's for sure. The stories you would have gotten out of this one, man. Okay, I believe it. Some good food in Florida. I believe that. You have so many different cultures down there, like authentic cultures, that there has to be good food. I do believe that. 100%. Never trust a man in a mouse costume. That checks out. Yep. Chuck E. Cheese being a bad boy. He did want all the cheese, chef. He wanted all the cheese. At least it wasn't Santa. That would be more traumatic. I agree. Chucky got the street cred. Yeah, how does that work when he gets into jail? How does that work once he gets into the holding cell? Yeah, that's they're playing mousetrap. They use cartoon handcuffs. Yeah. That's Easter Bunny's next. Watch out. Yeah, you would have to talk about that birthday party forever. Right. Does he have to go up in the costume because that's how he committed the crime? Oh, my gosh. He'd be known as a rat. Oh, Florida. Man, also, shout out to Andrew, man. That is still processing. That's so crazy, dude. Thank you again, man. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead. And it's Pinky in the Brain. Hey, speaking of Pinky, let's go ahead and talk here about 8-Bit Beard Co. Oh, hold up. I apologize. Sean was like, hey, you got to get my better picture on here. So we got to I forgot to put his update. I got everything perfect. Stream is perfect here. But we got to get Sean's updated picture. You guys can see it live and in the moment. As long as I still have it. Okay, here we go. This is much more beautiful. Much more beautiful. So here we go on this one. All right. Boom. Insert. Okay. There we go. Much better. Okay. Much better. All right. Oh, look at that. Okay. Here we go, you guys. More gooder. My kids say that as well. All right. Here we go. That is Sean and Erica, the owners, the couple that run 8-Bit Beard Co. Did you guys know that 8-Bit was not the first name of their company? Did you know that? Okay. It says 8-Bert. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it? Did I spell that wrong? I thought it was. 8-Bert is back. Is that not the name of the scent? Let's see. I thought that was right. Isn't 8-Bert one of their scents? Or am I messing up on that one? That's right. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, easy. Everybody's jumping off on me, man. All right. Okay, the scent name. Yeah. The scent name. Okay. All right, you are correct. All right. Hey. People are piling on me tonight. Oh, we forgot the asterisk. We fancy. Okay. First off, you guys, Dan C10. Oh, you're talking about the scent. Yeah, that's why it says oil and butter after it. Dan C10 is worth 25% off. Now, you're good, Michael. You guys, and I mess up all the time, as you guys know. I'm like, what did I do? But Dan C10 is worth 25% off tonight, but also, as it's pinned in the chat and then about to be scrolling down at the bottom, check if you guys don't mind to see, what's up, Zane? If you guys don't mind, check to see if you hit that thumbs up. But new rant, no, they're looking out for me. See down below, you guys, every single order tonight with Dan C10 is 25% off. If you spend $25, you get a free sample of the Metal Man scent. And if you spend $50, you get that plus a free sample of Cut Man. All right, of Cut Man. So yes, 2 free samples at different spending points. But other than that, you guys, the Dan C10 is worth 25% off. And it is pinned in the chat if you guys want to check that one out. So root beer is a good oil scent. Yeah, it's one of their most loved. If Nate is in here from Johnny Ray, he's obsessed with it. He always talks about that scent. But real quick, 8-Bert is back. It is an oil and butter. It is a scent here. And okay, guys. Ryan is looking for a scent to make the wife swoon. She loves Lowe's, tools, lumber department, sawdust, motor grease, steel, Reddit, chat, GPT aren't happening. If anybody can help out Ryan with that very specific request, help him out. Pinky is my favorite scent from this company by far. It's in Beard right now. Yeah. Soda Tap is all essential oils. Isn't that incredible? Pinky is my favorite scent, my most used scent. It's in Beard right now. Look at everybody down here. Pinky is fantastic. Pinky is so good. Pinky is amazing. Joshua, it rocks. Yeah, it is my favorite from them. So, couple of things. 8-Bert's back. As You Wish is back. That was what the video was about yesterday. This was and if you guys have not caught the video yet, please do. It'll be more into details there. But this is, I think this is my one from last, or no, is this year? I don't know. I have mine from last year as well. But this is the charity scent. And this is from a charity that is to honor, it is a tribute that is to honor their son that they lost at a very young age. And I go into detail in the video yesterday, you guys. Make sure you check that out. This scent, though, is a wonderful, light, breezy, bright cologne scent. And again, I would tell you if I didn't like it. Just because it's a tribute scent, I'm not going to say things that are not true. I would be gentle about it, be like, that's not my thing, you know. It's wonderful. Yep, wonderful. It is awesome cause, awesome story and tribute behind it, and the meaning and the family, the everything is just such like a good vibe. But it's a wonderful scent as well. Yep. Oh, I still have it from back then. Okay, we did not do this scent in 2024. Oil only in 22, oil and butter in 23. Okay, so I have it from 23 then. And now, you guys, it is in oil, butter, and parfum, which I have right here, too. I do have that as well. Great scent. Yep. It is very simple. It's the closest one to sarsaparilla from Whiskey and Hardtack. Yes. Yep, absolutely. And Chris wants to know, 8-Bert and As You Wish, do they come with dropper tops or restrictor caps? All right, let them know. And 8-Bits in the chat, you guys, if you have questions, Sean is here answering your questions. Pinky is a pink grapefruit scent. Straight up pink grapefruit. And all right, and then beyond that, you guys, dropped tonight 2 brand new body washes, you guys. There is one in my favorite scent, Pinky. Now to match my face wash, the activated charcoal one that I have in the shower right now, and the body wash that is in the growth scent. It's just refreshing. It's just amazing. And 8-Bit says, restrictors. If you want droppers, just let me know. Just go 1,800 just got 1,800 of them. We'll be switching back to all droppers in the near future. All right. So if you guys place an order and you would prefer dropper tops, just send 8-Bit a message, an email, anything like that, and they'll get you going. Hey, Fitz, what's up, man? I was just thinking about you the other day, and I was like, I'll message him. I was like, I don't want to bother him. But good to see you in here, man. Thank you for stopping in, Fitz. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, 2 new body washes, and the keys with these body washes, you guys, they have shea butter, avocado oil, and squalene oil in here, making them incredibly unique. Incredibly unique. And I love both. But, man, that growth is just perfect scent for this. Just perfect scent for this. And then beyond that, you guys, is a face serum. Now, I'm going to tell you details about this, but this is not just your normal face serum. And I have used this 3 times now, I believe, just so you guys are aware. I really, really, really enjoy it. This is not just a bunch of oils thrown together that could be like a beard oil that you use on your face. Sean took a formulation and safety class and is working with the supplier of the different ingredients and everything to make sure everything is exactly how it is. He took a formulation class about face serums just to be able to make this product here, because it has things in here like natural retinol alternative in CoQ10. Sam, my wife, knew all about CoQ10. And I am not sure much about it other than the women's industry love it, and they charge a whole heck of a lot more. CoQ10 is a very expensive ingredient as far as the women's industry goes. And it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And the scent of it is orange and frankincense. I just get like a light refreshing orange scent to it. Yeah, Sarah, that's what Sam said. A lot of ladies' aging products have it. And so they're trying to fight the aging of the skin. They're trying to keep the skin tight. They're trying to keep it looking young. And it's awesome. And Sean said, and I don't know how to say this one either, Baku Choi? I don't know. The ingredient that's on the screen is an crazy ingredient in here as well. That is the retinol alternative. It's $90 for 1.75 ounces. Goodness gracious. Less than think of like a 2-ounce oil. If you bought that ingredient, it's $90 for less than 2 ounces. Goodness gracious. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yes, if you're looking for something to help your skin glow, help your skin be healthier, help your skin age better, come on now. And so, yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome, you guys. And hey, you guys have left so many good bits of feedback. I am going to have a feedback section. So if I don't have yours highlighted, come back and circle around so I can give you guys comments like Ronnie says, Hero of Time is insanely good. Love that. Yep, love that. Okay. Got that. Beautiful. All right. Also, and there's the 8-Bert that we have there. There are the different carrier blends, you guys. So check those ones out on the screen. I would say that it is a medium light viscosity. And 8-Bit says, do not use face serum on your beard. Exactly. It's for the skin that does not have hair. Yes. The skin that does not have hair. All right, but awesome stuff here, you guys. They're oil. You guys will be able to give your own feedback about it. And then here are the 3 new products that officially dropped tonight. Face serum, 2 different body washes. The body washes are the same base, I'm pretty sure, just the different scent options on them. Pinky is a much brighter, much fresher, kind of the like uplifting pink grapefruit. The G, which is the growth scent, is much more of a lighter, minty, kind of earthy, fresh scent. Yeah, very, very earthy, very, very like light and fresh on the mint side of things. So check those ones out, you guys. Face serum is for nipples. Not that I'm aware of, but haven't tried. Can't say. I can't say on this one. So yeah. All right. Okay, forehead and palms. Boy, that's great. That's great. Yeah, the part of your face that doesn't have hair, he's like, my forehead and my eyelids. Got it. Would the face serum be good for ladies too? Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, to the max. Yes. 100%. Yep. Okay. Guess depends if you have hair. Chris. Oh, not going there. Not going there, man. Yeah. What if you have a hair around your nipple? Can you still, not get into the details on those ones. You guys do your thing with those nipples. I think we've said nipples 7 times now. We might go for breaking a record about talking about nipples. If you're just coming in, we are talking about nipples. No, we are not. We are moving on. All right. You guys have wanted, Chelsea. You guys have wanted, sure, a lot of nipples in the chat. You guys have wanted to be able to give your feedback. How does the oil work for you? What is your favorite scent? What is it like dealing with Sean in this company? What else do you enjoy? What do you wish was talked about more about this company? Yeah, I have nipples. Can you milk me, Greg? Meet the yes. All right. Talking about what, dude, this show is crazy. We got passionate about unsafe drivers earlier. Now we're talking about nipples. Who can go from a very like passionate, serious talk, but also hopefully entertaining to then talk about nipples? Just, yeah, this is what we do. Okay. War Vet says growth oil is 100% legit. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, Sean had a career before this that was very research-based, very scientific-based. If he's going to do something, he's going to do it right. He's going to do it researched. I helped any way I could on that growth oil research, and Sean was just setting the bar and raising it and raising it and raising it. It's, it is very, very legit. Now, if anybody's like, what's up with the growth oil? Just like any other growth oil for beards, it is based on natural ingredients that have a chance to wake up dormant hair follicles. Now, it also promotes blood flow, which can stimulate new growth. There's so many other things to it. It's just, my time ran out again. What's your time? I'm confused. My time ran out again. Dang it. I went and bought 4 bottles of Biowash. Didn't notice the other new stuff. Oh, yeah. So we got, I don't know what you mean your time. I don't have you timed out or anything, do I? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Yeah, so body wash, face serum are what came out tonight, my friend. Okay. All right. And then, so we got the growth oil. Gives you a shot to create better growth where it seems like there should be growth. And Miles says, tried the growth oil. What a wonderful blend. Quality indeed. Yep. And probably every other night I wear a growth oil as well. Not that I have patches. Not that I have spots where I need. Oh, your donation time. Yeah. Yes. Don't go crazy, dude. That is so wildly over and beyond anything ever expected or needed or thank you so much, man. But don't go crazy. Put yourself in a bad spot in the moment, man. You know, your friendship, your messages, all that mean the world to me alone. So thank you, man. I wear a growth oil pretty much every other night. I wore it during the day today, the first part of the day before my second shower. And I just like it. I feel like if it's good for waking up dormant hair follicles, it's got to be good for all hair follicles. So I do that as well. And Arch says, Sean doesn't miss. I've only skipped one profile, Banana Split, and I missed the Shadow. Oh, Shadow Project was really good. I like that one. And Sean says the growth oil works. Just straight up works. Okay. Yeah, I love. Is it a sign of being older when you get excited about things like body wash? Because from the bottom of my heart, I get excited for body wash. Recently, I got the Blue Tansy wash. Have we denounced that yet? A Blue Tansy wash from Johnny Ray. I also got these 2 new body washes. I also got a new soap, and I get so dang excited for body wash and soap. And I feel like if 12-year-old me was looking into the future and I told myself that I was going to be excited about body wash, I'd be like, dude, you're old. You're old. And so he's snitching. Hey, or I'm just building the hype, getting the buzz going. At least you guys know I actually test out products. So, yeah, Nate. But yeah, I absolutely love body wash. Okay. Jimmy says Sean's phenomenal. Just a great dude. Growth oil's amazing, says Retro Ron. Okay. And Channing says, as long as your nipples don't have hair, then the face serum can be used. I'm not putting that advice out there. That's Channing, you guys. Take it up with her if it burns. Take it up with her if it burns. All right. And Jimmy says, Orca and growth oil. Lorenzo says, who doesn't love nipples? That was Lorenzo, not me. Just reading his comment. And great products and owner. All right, let's see here. Chris says, the oils are some of the best feeling beard. Sean is very helpful and happy to answer questions, and all the scents have been awesome. Sean says, Tecmo is hands down my favorite scent. Apple, leather, and clover. Very unique. Very, very, very unique. Okay. Lee, love me some Tood Town. Nathan says, how's Tood Town? Love. Now, I do have to tell you guys, I pretty much exclusively wear his essential oil line. I do love the As You Wish, the tribute oil. Really enjoy that one. But in terms of beard oil, other than that one, I'm pretty exclusive to the all natural line. Just because, not that I'm against fragrances or anything like that at all, just because it fits my scent preferences, the way I like to smell the products. And so I don't have a ton of feedback or experience on the fragrance side of things. So if you guys don't mind, keep dropping comments about any and all of the scents, ask questions, help each other out. I'm not going to tell you guys something that I don't have a lot of experience in. And so, yeah, subjective. Yeah, exactly. Scent genuinely is subjective. And 8-Bit said, Tood Town was our best seller for a few years. Wow. Okay. Bucky says, love Soda Tap scent for oil and butter. Use Pinky Face Wash every morning. All terrific stuff. Yep, I used Pinky Face Wash today. The Pinky Face Wash is activated charcoal. It's wonderful. It's a little bit thin, so you got to be kind of smart about how you cup your hand to get it onto your face, or if you use some kind of like tool to apply it. But just know, be careful on that one. All right. Okay. And Miles says, the growth oil is really good. Highly recommend it. Simple Man says, the oil is fantastic. I've got Soul Survivor. That's a good one. I really liked Soul Survivor. Yeah, that one was fragrance too, I believe. The Pinky Face Wash is wonderful. The growth oil is one of the best in the industry. Belmont Cologne is great too. Chelsea says, Pinky is my favorite scent. There was a missing Pinky from our order. Sean sent it out quickly. Also love his Donut Friday post. Yeah. Guys, check out 8-Bit on Instagram and YouTube if you do not already. He really gets his boys involved, the family involved. They do YouTube live streams. Every Friday morning, they start with a donut. It's like their family tradition. So many good feel moments on their social media. So, yes. Wax melts are kind of cool as well. Yes. Love the tingle from the G, which is the growth oil, by the way. Project Shadow is fire. Punch Out is right there too. All right. And they sell 6 times more growth oil than any other oil we sell. Wow. Yeah, their growth oil is killing it. Why? Because people love it and they keep coming back to it. They keep coming back to it. That's a great sign. David said, Sean is amazing. He let me try an oil I was not sure of and emphasize how awesome that is so you don't buy something that might not be for you. Love that. And Oreo says, pretty much my main company thus far. Both the essential and fragrance lines work wonders. My favorite currently are Tude Town, Cut Man, Project Shadow. Excited to try the G body wash soon. Love that. Punch Out is awesome. Ray says, nothing short of magnificent products. I was hooked on 8-Bit instantly from trying their oils. Tude Town was what made me a fan. Yeah, a lot of people love Tude Town. I haven't found a scent that I don't like that Sean makes. Wow. Big statement there. Okay. And nice. And P says, Soul Survivor, Mega Man, Project Shadow, Punch Out are fire. Got the wash, conditioner, candles. Excellent customer service. Contra scent is great, says Ronnie. All right. Okay. Mark loves the original oil blend. Duck Hunter is amazing. Sean's an awesome guy. Definitely show him some support. Love that. Okay. Brandon said, I said this on your video yesterday, but I can't speak highly enough about 8-Bit. Like Ronnie said, Hero of Time is amazing. Top 5 favorite scent for me. Nightman is awesome for date night. Ralph says, quick shipping, excellent feeling beard, great scents, and customer service is great. Love the growth oil too. Matt Jack says, the smoothest butter. Not softest, but super smooth. Awesome feedback. And Sean says, y'all should buy Orco while it's available. I was going to try an Orca noise there, but I'm not going to embarrass myself. Can you use the growth oil on your nipples? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Bad spot? Never. All right. I just don't want anybody ever getting like in the heat of the moment and doing like donations or buying things that they'll later regret. But if it's something calculated, man, beyond appreciated. And thank you so much. Especially this is the slow season of the beard world, YouTube world, all that stuff. Gets a little scary in the summer if you look too closely at numbers, but it always works out. Yep, it always works out. Okay, here's Donald. Thrilla, Gorilla, Belmont, Project Shadow, Ghost Mode, King Koopa, Nightman, Mega Man 2 are my favorite scents. Sean is a great human and fantastic owner. It's so true. My gal Kimberly started listening and has really questioned me about the nipple talk. Kimberly, I promise it's about beards. He is not doing anything wrong or out of place. I can understand about how nipple was thrown around 8 times in 6 minutes, how that could sound. Oh, that is so funny. All right. Amber says, love me some shower products. Me too. Aubrey says, used to play sports in high school. Now I'm getting excited for slow pitch softball. New oil and wash releases. Yep. We're getting old. Nice to know that I'm not the only one who gets excited. I love body wash. I know not everybody in here is a body wash person, but I am, and I know not everybody in here is a loofah person. I'm a body wash on loofah guy, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like it, and I will not lie. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Okay. Dan spending 8. I do take at least 2 showers a day every single day. And Nate says, I keep soda tapper on tap, pun intended. Too funny. Okay. All right, let me see. Pinky is great for me at night. I love it at night. And it like kind of contradicts what my thoughts would be, right? It's like counterintuitive, where it seems like pink grapefruit would wake you up, but it's so refreshing. Sean Gold, this is not the owner, Sean. This is a different Sean. 8-Bit is one of my top 5 companies. Soda Tap is my favorite scent from them. It's much more than any other, just another root beer scent. Don't sleep on his bar soap either. Yeah, it's natural. It's sarsaparilla. It's real. Tony, blood family in the house. King Koopa and Ghost Hunter are fire. Love Two Town, says Jedi Mike. I have it in beard today. The fragrance oil is a little thicker than the EO line. Works great. Two Town, King Koopa, and Hero are so awesome. I think we got a deer on our security camera at the front door. What you doing, deer? What you doing out there? Let me see this bad boy. All right, no worries. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Okay. All right, let me see. Oh, and Steven says, probably the most unique variety of scents that I've seen. And War Vet says, growth oil is my main nighttime routine. Love that. Fitz says, my favorite scents are Two Town, Pinky, and As You Wish. I'm with you on Pinky and As You Wish. Those are probably my two favorite ones as well. Lunchbox likes Nightman scent. And guys, if I missed your comment, I apologize. It is not intentional. I wish I could highlight every single one. I have Nightman, Mega Man 2, and just got Blue Devil, all fire, oil, and cologne. Butter's very smooth. Yeah. Okay, love that. Emily has to know who wants their nipples to grow. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, Lee says, unfortunately, I got to go. Four comes early. Goodness gracious. And the heat whipping my butt. 8-Bit is a great company. Y'all have a good evening and even better week. All right, Lee, take care, man. See you guys Wednesday. Reminder, Beer Device Live, Wednesday this week. Later, Lee. Okay. All right, let me see what else here. And Chris says, also, if you guys don't know what oils to get, snag the sample pack. He has one for both EO and fragrance oil blends. Chris got the EO sample kit, and it's fire. Okay. All right, love it. What's up, Stu? Big Stu in the house. Just talking about nipples out here. Joe says, the retro nostalgia is what drew me to 8-Bit. Quality products, excellent customer service, and great scents that kept me hooked. Growth Oil, Pinky, Inky, Project Shadow, Two Town are all fire. Kevin, great beard, Kevin. As You Wish, Orca, Nightman, and Mega Man 2 are all great. Love that. Jason loves the 8-Bit bar soap, especially the grapefruit and tangerine. There you go. Okay. Hey, what's up, Scott? 8-Bit is amazing. Love 8-Bird and Pinky. Nice. JB's favorite is Pinky. Don't trust the deer if it starts walking on two legs. Yeah. Try to get you in the hey, yep. No, and it like came up to our door. Yeah, that deer came right up to the door. All right, will the growth oil work on my balding head? It'll give you a chance, but not likely. Male pattern baldness is a beast to try and defeat. Yep, a beast to try and defeat. So, yeah, yep. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we are giving away tonight. Let me drop in the chat, you guys. Here is a link. Please put your name, put your email, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And if you're a member of this channel, don't forget about your channel exclusive emojis. We need to drop those in the chat more. Now, of course, we can flood the chat right now, but yeah. All right, brand, concept, owner, products. It's a triple threat. All right, and I started this, but then I think I got off on a squirrel tangent like I always do. But, dear, now it's at the garage. All right, let me check this guy out here. What you doing at the garage? Oh, he went by already. There's a deer just walking around my house. And I did it again. My question to you guys is, who knows the name of this company before it became 8-Bit Beard Co? All right, who knows the name of the company before it became 8-Bit Beard Co? Not Sean. I know Sean S knows the answer. Hey, Arch got it. Yep. Epic 7-Bit Leo. It is, Epic Beard Co. was the name of his, or Epic Beards. It was one of the two. Yeah, it was Epic Beard Co. or Epic Beards. And that was the company before they made the branding change to 8-Bit Beard Co. And so, yeah. All right. Did the deer check the door? No, I don't think they checked the doors or anything. Everything's locked up. We are nice and secure here. Don't worry about that. But yeah, the deer is sent by drone. Donald, don't get me primed, man. I'm revving up for my rant today. So don't get me crazy. I wonder if venison, all meat is gluten-free. All meat is gluten-free. Now the spices and the marinade and all that stuff sometimes isn't, but yeah, meat is gluten-free. All right, why the name change? He essentially just wasn't personally connected to the brand. There was nothing about Epic Beards that like really stood out to him that he really bought into. And the 8-Bit was more of a family theme. It was how they bonded. They played video games. It was nostalgia. It was like had a connection to him. It was something that he enjoyed. And again, above all, is just kind of a connection to his family, right? And clearly you guys know how important his family is to him. Clearly you know how a tragedy brought them even closer and made them appreciate everything even more and more. So yeah, nope, it's not the HOA today, but very similar, Craig. Very, very similar. So yes. Hey, PA Lawn Warrior, thank you, man. Awesome stream. I appreciate that. Yep, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's see what we're giving away, you guys. There is a link in the chat. Please click it. Put your name and email. And 8-Bit says, you nailed that, Dan, on the change why. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I listen. I'm not always the greatest at remembering everything, but I do listen. And if it involves family, that will always stick with me. Yep, always stick with me. When your business has that connection to family, it makes waking up and going to work that much more special. Yep, same thing here. If you guys don't know, Johnny Ray is named after Nate's grandfather. So the same kind of connection there. And Manny says, love the name and glad they went with 8-Bit name. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And Sean is doing a great job of having unique work that is legal and not infringing on any copyrights or any trademarks or anything like that. He's very intelligent, very calculated with what he does. And I love that. Love that. All right. Let's see what we're giving away tonight, you guys. And these are free. You don't need to donate. You don't need to buy. You don't need to be a member. This is just simply a thank you from 8-Bit, a thank you from this platform, and just to show you guys we appreciate you and we appreciate this this community. So, yeah. All right. And, guys, again, Dan C10 is boosted to 25% off. If not tonight, guys, it's always Dan C10 for 10% off in the future. Just keep that in mind. Also, free samples at $25 and $50 spent. If you want a sample, it's a nice little add-on if that makes any difference for you guys out there. And Colton says, don't forget to like the stream. Hey, and Aaron said the same thing. It's free, but give a thumbs up to live. I appreciate that. Yep. All right. I feel like I've seen that brand earlier in my beard life. How long ago? So Epic must have changed in 21 or 22. Yeah, so I would say 21 or 22. Just step out on the porch and there's 6 deer in the yard. I think they're coming. Dude, they're planning. They're planning it. They know we're friends. Okay. First thing we are giving away, you guys, the first 2 winners are going to get $50 gift cards. Now, as always, not a math magician, but that seems like $100 right there. 2 winners each are, hey, what's up, Nadal? Are going to get a $50 gift card. And 8-Bit launched on 2/21/21. Hey, pretty good estimate for me. I said between 21 and 22. So, yes, that's awesome, Sean. Or that's awesome, Scott. Love that. All right, $50 hairs. Exactly. That's really cool, Aaron. Really cool, man. All right. There was a few Epic beard companies that came later from different people. That makes sense. All right. Now, the next giveaways are going to be 2 $75 gift cards. Yeah. And Sean does some like 3D prints from time to time with special releases. We actually did one on the channel with the Pac-Man board, which was like the coaster. That was really cool. And then you guessed it, you guys, to finish this off here, triple dig, double mash, 1 giveaway, $100 gift card to end the night here. Come on now. $100 gift card to end this night. So we're dropping gift cards. You guys get to pick what you would like from this company. Use the gift cards. Thank you for being here. We're about to hit 200 people. If you guys got a friend, if you got your wife, bring them on in here. Let's get in those 200s in the middle of summer. 200 people in a beard live stream in the end of July is insane. Man, insane. 201. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you so much. I am so pumped and excited for the fall. No Shave November. I'm excited for the winter, Q4 with Black Friday, Christmas, beards, all that stuff. We're hitting 200 people in the middle. Randy said, I thought you couldn't stay up late tonight, Randy. He's like, you're talking about nipples, Dan. I can't go to bed. That's over 400 nipples to put it in perspective. Goodness gracious. As you guys come in, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. I do have to say, those of you that have been around for a very long time or even a decent amount of time, we're going to get into the giveaways, I promise. But the community, the beard community, this channel, other channels, but specifically this channel, my live streams, my Facebook group, the YouTube video comments, Instagram, all that stuff, I believe the community right now is in its healthiest place it's ever been in over 7 years that I've been making videos. And in the years, you're right, Emily. There are some 3 nipples out there. That's true. I believe it's in the most healthy, supportive, positive state, the community I've ever seen it. And I do mean that. I don't think I've ever said that. It's not something where I keep like changing the bar. I genuinely believe it's in the best state it's ever been. There's not hate. There's not negativity. There's not like a dark cloud. It's just good people talking. Yeah, right. What other place can we freely talk about nipples, poop knives, and only dance? Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. And and hey, I'll be honest, man. There were some dark clouds. There were some rough waters. There were some down points. I would genuinely like to believe I didn't contribute or try to bring anything ever down, but we had some speed bumps. We had some challenges along the way, and it's so nice. It is absolutely in an amazing place. And again, if you've been around for a long time, you understand what I'm talking about. And above all, the precipice of it is supporting small, family, American-owned businesses. Yeah. There has not been a company on Command's Corner that I do not personally know the owners of. Let that sink in. There has not been a company on Command's Corner in over 7 years that I personally do not know the owners of. Not a president, not this or that, the actual owners. And it's fantastic. Like, that's what we build this on. That's freaking cool. That's cool. Like, just think about that, man. That's so crazy. Ray said, Dan, I think you just seem to avoid the bad apples, but there's still some out there. Well, I don't see them anymore. Usually those bad apples find a way to find me and target me because I have a decent-sized platform that's very visible, and I'm not somebody that, like, shies away from anything. So normally those bad apples find me. But it's just been so good, like, for a long time. For a long time. Like, it's just been a beautiful thing. Right? We can even have passionate discussions, passionate disagreements, and still know we always have each other's back. Right? I don't even remember who it was earlier. Lee, I think it was. I adamantly disagreed with Lee's points, and I think he was playing devil's advocate too, by the way. I know some of you do that. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You like to push points even when you don't believe it. But we can passionately disagree, and it's literally bro hug. Love you, man. Have a great night. Sleep in. Talk to you tomorrow. That's a healthy community. A healthy community, man. I love it. I love it so much. You all are awesome. Helping support our Donut Fridays, one order at a time. Oh, we also take donuts to our post office every quarter as well. They do an amazing job. Yeah, I brought some beard products to my local tire place today and dropped them off to everybody. So, yes, absolutely love this community. Changed my life. Same here, man. I don't know where I would be mentally if I didn't find this outlet, right? I was an athlete. I was on teams from the age of 5 to in my mid-20s. And once that, I mean, I'm talking, guys, grade school, high school, college, and post-college, I was an athlete. I was a bro. I was with the dudes. When that was taken away, I went to like pub trivia and drank too much, made poor choices. This community changed my life. You can go back to the first episodes. I literally started Command's Corner because I wanted the feel of the bar. I wanted the feel of pub trivia where people are happy, supportive, fun, joking around, having disagreements, having like passionate conversations. But I didn't want the pressure of a DUI. I didn't want the bar tab that came around I know we spend money on beard products, but let's say you spent $60 tonight. If you go to the bar tomorrow night, you're sure as heck spending $60 on some appetizers and drinks. That's just a fact. And guess what? Those are gone that night. These beard products are at least going to last you. So from the very beginning, I wanted to make an area where people could get together and not miss out on camaraderie, not miss out on community, but also not required to drink alcohol to participate. And so that's something I'm super proud of, and it changed my life. I don't know where I would be if I didn't find this lane. I mean, I don't know where I have absolutely no concept. And so, yeah, it's really, really cool. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and I do understand that. Chris says, most people I've seen comment on streams seem to be all peeps. There's definitely been some meh people, but they seem to figure out quickly their negativity will be shut down. And I do understand that too, right? I am a very me person. I'm a strong personality of who I am. And oftentimes if people don't vibe with that, they just go away. And guess what? Thank you. Like, that's fine. That is entirely fine. If people try to be negative, if people try to be attacking, if people try to be full of drama, they realize it's not welcomed, and I'm never, ever a person to shy away from calling it out. I'm never, ever a person that ignores comments or shies away from confrontation. No. If you're a crappy person, I'm going to call you out. You guys have been there. It gets uncomfortable from time to time, but it's calculated. I know what I'm doing. Right, I've even had it where Sam's next to me and somebody says something dumb and I got to kind of go into dad mode, teacher mode, coach mode. And I get that it can be a little uncomfortable. Sometimes you got to let them know. Sometimes you got to say it. And that does make a difference. Yep, it really does make a difference. This is the coolest community I've ever gotten to be a part of. And it makes me so excited to expand and grow what we've all contributed to. Facts. Yep, facts. What's up, darkness? Welcome. It's true. Dan and I's first convo was a doozy. Gave him a butt pat and we were good. Yeah, good game. Good game, coach. And then we moved on. That's how we operate. I was going to say men, but great women operate like that as well. So, yeah. Yep, here for my husband. That's awesome. Thank you for coming in. That's awesome. Bucky says, just noticed 8-Bit sells coffee too. No experience. Can't help you there. Yep. In all honesty, I was going down some dark roads before finding you all. Dude, that makes me happier than you could wildly imagine. Wildly imagine how happy that makes me. Yep, absolutely. Okay. We want Beard Company pins, Dan. I know you can help out. I know Dr. Nix has a pin. I'm not sure if any others won, but that would be cool. And Craig says, I left the Brotherhood of Active Duty Military and went into police work for 23 years, retired from that and a little lost not having community until I found Dan in this amazing community. Dude, that makes me so proud, man. So proud. What was the first stream or post called? It was Command's Corner. Same name all the way back then. Yeah, I don't know to find it, but yeah, all the way back then. All right. First community I felt part of since the military. And I can't understand that. I was not in the military, but I hear from so many Freedom Beards and so many veterans that is the biggest thing. They miss that camaraderie. They miss that group, and I will never stop talking about it. Yep. Josh says, I wish I found this community years ago, but I'm here now. And that's something I try to walk on a tightrope. Like I encourage you guys to share it. I encourage you guys to tell friends. Now, do I get benefit for my career when more people watch? Yeah, absolutely. Selfishly, 100%. It helps me when people like. It helps me when people share. But from the bottom of my heart, the more people that join this community, I know we can help their lives. I know what having confidence can do to a man. When you're more confident, you treat your wife better. You treat your kids better. You're more of an awesome person at the gas station when you help somebody. I also know that what it feels like to be a part of a group and that you get excited for live streams. You get excited for a Facebook group. The Facebook group isn't by chance. There was a purpose and a reason why that was created. So when we do share this out, people can find this. They can give it a chance. They come here for beards, and then they realize there's more to it. And so I know there's people that need this community. They just haven't found the videos. They just haven't found the live streams. And I hope we get to them sooner than later. Do I feel like I should have more subscribers? I do. Absolutely. Am I down or am I like upset about it? Not at all. I know where I'm at. I know it's going to keep growing. I know we're going to keep changing lives and making differences. And it's all just part of the journey. Yep. All just part of the journey. And Jason said, same thing happened to me. I spent 25 years in the music industry, being on stage, touring with people. When I stopped, it didn't feel good. So I started the chapter. Yeah, this is the founder of the Motor City Villains right here. Yep. What a great country. We can say what we want, make a living, making videos on what we love. Facts on facts on facts. I do not ever take that lightly, that I get to provide for my beautiful family by helping people, by talking about something that's just unconsciously passionate, right? I don't have to think about my beard stuff. I just talk. I know that's beyond fortunate, but I do work my butt off at the same time. A lot. And Dave says, this show has helped me more than I could ever express. That's enough said right there, sir. No more needed to say than that. And Chelsea said, I've said it time and time again, how this community has helped me. It's much appreciated. I love that. Yep, absolutely love that. Yeah, trivia online can be a little bit challenging and a little bit annoying, just to be honest, Emily. If you put out a trivia, you could have the most secured answer of all time, and you're still going to have people be like, well, actually, if you look at it, and I don't like those people. So I've tried trivia before. It just gets a little bit annoying. How many veterans? Hey, guys, if you don't mind, drop a comment in the chat if you are a veteran. We'd love to see some, and many of you have out there already. So, yeah, yep. Yeah, inclusive. Sam's been doing it for years. Yep, absolutely. So our Facebook group was well after. So the Facebook group's like 4+ years old. The channel's 7+ years old. So yeah, yep. Yeah, very, very, very proud of it. You changed Alex's life forever for sure. I love that. And I don't know if they're in here right now. I actually had somebody message me today, and very good conversation. And I would never say names. You guys know that. They messaged me and they said, hey, man, I'm starting to get a little bit, and this is paraphrasing, I'm starting to get a little bit turned off on the Facebook group because there's so much non-beard talk and a member or two posts too frequently in their eyes. I responded with, hey, thank you for sharing. I always love hearing feedback. I'm not going to promise I'm ever going to make action on it, but thank you for sharing. And I said, but that is kind of the purpose of the group. And I explained everything that I just said here. We're there for each other. I would rather have non-beard stuff in the group than just beard stuff. And I've even made rules to do that, right? We have a rule in there about not posting about beard products and stuff unless it's the sponsor. Now, people are like, what? That's crazy. Listen, I would make money. I would make more money telling people to post about all their beard stuff in the group. Me, personally, my affiliate sales would increase if I dropped that rule. I would selfishly be in a better financial place, but it's not the right fit for that group. It's not the right intention for that group. It's not the right vibe for that group. That group is about camaraderie. That group is about support. I do a question of the day every single day for like 4.5 years now, and it rarely ever has to do with beards. It's just people talking. It's just people getting together. Just knowing they have a place that they can go decompress, that they can go, and there's no political arguments. There's no religious confrontation. It's a beautiful group, you guys, and it's free. Oh, and by the way, for the last several months, we've been doing daily free giveaways. Daily free giveaways. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Okay. And man, so many good comments, you guys. Sorry, I was talking too much there to highlight them all. And so, yeah. Let me see. All right. Yeah, and thank you guys. Shout out to all the veterans out there. Thank you for freedom allows me to do this. There are many countries in the world that don't have the same freedom as us, and you would never be able to make a living off of talking about nipples, age of drivers, and beards. Yep, never. What's up, Ray? Welcome. Reading Jimmy, congrats on 90 days of sobriety. Heck yeah. I am or 900, my apologies. I am over 3 years as well. So I'm right there with you, Jimmy. I've not had any alcohol in over 3 years. Not a drop. Okay. And Bishop says, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. When I have any questions, you're always available. So thanks, Dan. I am, I guess I know you guys know my heart, so I don't have to preface this, but I'm not trying to make it about me. But with all that said, this stream is amazing. Wednesday's night is going to be an amazing stream. The Facebook group is amazing. But just know, I am sincerely here for every single one of you. If you need something, message me. I will do my best. I will get back to you. That's a promise. Can't promise I have all the answers. Can't promise I have a solution. But I will be there. All right? I will be there. So anytime you guys need, drop a comment. And 8-Bit says, I'm really humbled by all the support anytime we're here on the corner. Thank you all for making our night. I love that. And again, guys, family-owned company, great products. Not only are you supporting them, you're supporting yourself. Treating your beard, treating your body, treating your mind. Dancy code down below scrolling, right? Dancy 10 is worth 25% off. 25% off. All right. 100% still have my days. Yep. Entirely getting, I'm here. Anytime you guys have those days, I'm here. All right. Okay. I love it. All right. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. Question in the chat. Now that we're getting to know each other a little bit better. 2-part question. If you could put it into one comment, that'd be great. Where are you watching the stream from? We got people on vacation. We got people that have moved recently. If you feel comfortable sharing, please do. And then what time is it wherever you're located? It's very interesting to get the different perspectives, right? When we watch the UFC main card, the main event, last fight, it's like 2 a.m. here on the eastern coast. And then over in Hawaii, they're like just sitting down for dinner and they get to watch the main event. It's wild to think about how different that is. Wild, wild, wild. So where are you guys from? And what time is it wherever you are? Columbus, Ohio. I was there yesterday. I drove 4 hours down to Columbus for a soccer camp, which they got in about 5 to 10 minutes of soccer. But they still got to meet Darlington Nagbe, and they still got to meet Evan Bush, 2 of the pros on the Columbus crew. My boys did. And and Nagbe is one of the greatest soccer players in American history. I also met Nagbe's wife and talked to her for about 15 minutes. And he has a son that's the exact same age as Maddox. They kicked it off. And so, and so that's been really cool. Nagbe's wife followed me on Instagram. Super cool, man. And so, I love it. Absolutely love it, you guys. So we got rained out on the soccer, but still got to meet the pros, have a good time. Got to bond with the boys. When we go on these road trips, we just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk in the best way possible. Paul, please do. If you do go, let me know what game you go to. Reach out. We go to as many games as we can. As long as we're in town, we can go to pretty much any game. And so, it's awesome. Yep, absolutely awesome. Okay. All right. And where's this at? I want to genuinely thank you for the community you've created, Dan. Even the parts of the community, all the good parts at least, that aren't your channel or Facebook group are heavily influenced by you. Thank you. Thank you, Kay. That is something I'm very proud of. It is something that I will never say because that's not something you should say out loud. But I'm very, 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 very proud of looking at what the beard industry was before I started making videos to where it is today, and to think about how I have influenced it in a positive way. Massively proud of that. Massively, massively. Even knowing that most people will never have any concept of how much it's changed or how much I've influenced it, I love that behind the scenes impact and that behind the scenes, like, just pride, man. So thank you. I rarely get comments like that, so thank you very much, Kay. That does mean a lot. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, too, you guys, Maddox, my son, he had his first year eligible of trying out for the ODP team, which is the Olympic development team, and Maddox made it. Woo! Come on now. He made the cut after, what was it, 80 kids? Yeah, 80 kids tried it, and these are the best of the entire state of Michigan. Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula. It's not a region thing, anything like that. There were 80 of the best kids that came out, and he made the team. And so that was huge. It was his biggest tryout yet. It was his biggest make yet. And it's quite literally the path that gets you to the Olympics, the national team, all that type of stuff, U.S. men's national team. So that was pretty cool. That was really good news. He did not have his best day of tryouts ever, and he still persevered because of his other attributes that he showed. And so that was awesome. He's always going to hustle. He's always going to grind. He's always going to cheer his teammates on. Even if the touch isn't always there, it was really cool. So, yeah, thank you, guys. He made the ODP team. Very, 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 very excited for him. He has it written on his clipboard by his bed. He writes out his goals every day. The dude's killing it, man. Yep, the dude's killing it. So, yeah, I love it. I couldn't be more proud of him. And do I believe he will be a pro soccer player one day? I do. I actually think it will be sooner than most people realize. And so, keep it up, young man. He's only 10 years old, but dude's a beast, just a straight up beast. All right. Saw your guys' comments out there. Saw your answers. Very cool to see Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Texas, all the places we've been talking about. I also saw the times out there. Well, 5 years away. If I were to set the Vegas line, I think by 16 he will be paid, and this is all him, nothing to do with us. As a parent, I set my kid up for everything for the success in the world. They owe me nothing, ever. This is not the lens I'm thinking of. I will always take care of myself. But I think he will be at a very, 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 very high-level soccer situation by 15, 16. I do. You can be pro at 15 years old in America. Yep. Is there an age restriction? We're not going there yet. But yeah, you can be 15 years old and be a professional soccer player in the United States. It's happened several times. Kevin Sullivan, who Maddox has sat in the same chair he sat in, like hours apart from him, he made his debut at 15 years this year. So yeah, and Kevin Sullivan just made his debut for the Man City U21 team last week, and he scored, and he's only 15 years old. And so, yeah, for sure, I do believe you owe me. Yes, I got you. I do believe he will be at a very high-level soccer situation by 15, 16 years old. One of his big advantages is Maddox is a monster size-wise for soccer. I am 6'3", I am 220, 215 on a good week. And if I went to MLS right now, I would instantly be one of the largest. I would be in the top 1% of MLS soccer players by size, height, and weight. So Maddox is going to be a very large, very athletic, very skilled soccer player. Oftentimes in America, when you are large and athletic, they don't teach you a lot of skills. They teach you how to play defense. In basketball, they make you the center. He has been very skilled from the day he started, and we've focused on that. And so, yeah, so he's going to be a beast. He's going to have the physicality. He's going to have the body for it, and I couldn't be more excited. But above all, he's got the motor, he's got the passion, and the obsession. But enough about that. Some of you put wrong answers when it came to telling the time, because On Monday nights, we said all the stuff about this stream, all the stuff about this community. When we get together, there is only one time, and one time only, that you should be thinking about. At this precise moment, right meow. And he does have ice in his veins. He had two game-ending goals last season. One was in the championship game. Last shot, last touch of the game. But the time right now is precisely the time right now is accurately the time right now is exactly the time is giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. Come on now. We are giving away a $50 gift card. A $50 gift card. And this was out to all my Columbus peeps out there. This one-of-one custom hat. If you guys didn't know, I did graduate from the University of Michigan. Go Blue, big baby. Yeah, man. Come on now. Dan, woke the boys up at Mark. No. I'm not trying to wake anybody. All right. A giveaway hat? That'd be dope. That would be dope. That's a sick hat. Go Bucks. No, I love Columbus. You guys know I'm a major fan of Columbus. I don't even take I played D1 sport at University of Michigan. I don't even care about like the rivalry and all that stuff. But yeah, I love Columbus. It's one of my favorite cities in the whole country. Okay. Giveaway time, you guys. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. It's very simple. Try to be timely. Otherwise, there could be something negative that happens, meaning you don't win. So simply drop a comment that says, woohoo, I won, yippee. Charles Woodson won a Heisman at Michigan. Yeah, I think the greatest two-way player of all time. Don't forget about the Heisman. The pose, right? And yeah, it is one of the best rivalries, of course. I actually broke 3 ribs in Ohio State's pool and only knew because I started coughing up blood because that team was so dirty and terrible. We never lost them. Literally never once lost to Ohio State. Whoa, what is going on? What a random Monday in July. 8-Bit just donated 20 memberships to the community and to the stream. Dang, come on now. Wow. Sean, I should say specifically football related, defensive side and offensive side. I will take college. I will take Charles Woodson over any other player. And there's a couple we could throw in there. Ty Law. I mean, there's a few, but I will take Charles Woodson on offense and defense. Come on now. And then obviously you got to throw in homie from Jacksonville too. That dude had a crazy year as well. Colorado, Jacksonville. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And thank you, Sean. That was not necessary, but thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Now, if you are not a member and you did not get a membership gifted over Dion, I would, absolutely an argument with Dion. Travis Hunter. Thank you. I was blanking there. I would take Charles Woodson's college career over Dion's college career. Yes. But again, that's just me. That's just me there. That interception on the sideline that Charles Woodson had, stop it. Iconic, one of the greatest plays in college football history. All right. If you see your name here, drop a comment. Do we have in the building Dan Burrows? Come on down. Come on down. Dan B in the place to be. Sheesh. Come on, Dan. You just won a gift card. As long as you comment, you got to say, whoa, I won. That's crazy. He said, sweet. Oh, and also, I don't know if I finished my statement. Click the green box at the top where the gifts are. And then if it allows you, it'll say allow gifts. And then you click yes. All right. And that'll allow you. If it doesn't say that, that means you already allowed it. August says, rigged for some people named Dan. Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations, Dan. And I'm a Jeremiah Smith, but he's not staying. He won't stay long enough to be able to have a career like that. He is gone the second he can be. Yeah, that dude's a freak of nature. Definitely the best wide receiver in college football. I'll give you that all day. Even though the young cat at Bama's pretty dang good too, Miles. I hear you. I know you didn't even type it, but I know you thought it. Was it Ryan Williams? Yeah, he beast. Okay. Now, it's a deep Dan scam, right? It is time to go back to back, big baby. All right, we are dropping this comment here, you guys. Oh, that's really cool, Sean. Really, really cool. Same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And please, as everybody always reminds you, Leo is the OG of reminding about this. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, but make sure you're live. Refresh the stream, check to make sure you're live. Dan, what's the average beard length that men have nowadays? Average? Probably stubble. Yeah. If we had to average between, I'd say probably stubble. That's just my observation, anecdotal. All right. Do we have in the building Corey from Canada? He's here. Look at him. He said congrats, not to himself, but we know he's here. He's going to drop a comment. Corey, congratulations, my friend. You have won the next giveaway of a $50 gift card. Love it. Love it. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I know Sean commented about this earlier, you guys, is there is no international shipping on parfum, aka cologne. I believe it has to do with the amount of alcohol in the base. And so you cannot ship those internationally. Just keep that in mind. My international shoppers out there, you cannot do the cologne because of the alcohol base. All right. Next, we're going to do $75 gift card giveaways. And then we will end the night with a hundo, a Benny, a C-note, a $100 hair gift card. But first, what's in beard? This is how it works, you guys. I have in 8-Bit Beard Co. I have in Pinky in beard oil. I have not put butter in my beard yet, but I will after the stream. So what do you guys have in beard right now? I have an 8-bit pinky, and then it is in beard oil. And just a reminder, we have about an hour left of Dan C10 being boosted to 25% off, plus free sample at $25 and free sample at $50, which many of you were spending that anyway, so it's just a nice little add-on there. All right, but again, guys, what is in beard tonight? I see Johnny Ray, Beard Octane, Deadman's, Weatherbeard, Dr. Nick's, Black Rebel, Go Bearded, Grindstone, 8-Bit, Johnny Ray, Deadman. Who else we got out there? Who else? Come on. Tabletop. Love that. Baird. Oh, Baird's fantastic too. Great dude. Who else we have there? True North, Artius Man. And Artius Man, Jeff and Sean are friends. So the owners of the company, they both live in the same city. And of course, online, everybody's cool and nice and everything. But they're personal friends too, which is really cool. Copper Johns, Mad Donkey, Grave Before Shave. Let's go. Let's go. Volt earlier. Nice, you guys. Cool, Ninja. Live Bearded. Copper Johns. Awesome. All right, keep those answers coming, you guys. If you have not already, drop a comment in the chat. What's in beard tonight? And the giveaways are only getting bigger, my friends. Hey, I think I've seen a couple new names tonight. Do we have anybody in here that this is your very first Commands Corner live stream? Your very, very first Commands Corner live stream. Drop a comment, and we'd love to give you a little bit extra love. Anybody in here, you're like, man, this is my first time. All right, tuning in for the hubby. What's up, Darkness? Thank you for checking this out. Darkness, hold on. You're going to see something very cool on the next slide. All right, on the next slide. Is that Brandon? What up, man? Thank you for checking out the stream. We are live every single Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Every single Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't care if I have early stream. I don't care if I'm camping. I don't care if I'm not feeling well. We're going to be here. If I have anything to say about it, we're going to be here. Okay. All right, guys. Anybody else? It's your first ever 24th for me. Hey, I like that you're counting. And Steve says, not my first, but my first on comments. Well, thank you for trusting us and getting involved with the comments. That's awesome. Hey, thanks, Dave. Okay, now this is a really cool one, too, if you're new here. Ladies, we have some wonderful women that tune into this stream for a plethora of reasons. Ladies, if you don't mind, drop a comment so we can acknowledge you and show you some special love. And if you guys have not caught my video probably 2 months ago about how women have changed and impacted this beard industry, please check that one out. It's a video I'm very proud of, and it fits perfectly with pretty much what we're talking about here. All right, where are the ladies? Okay, we have Christina, Dorky Hobbit. What up? All right, I don't think that's one of the ladies, but hey, never know. Sarah, hello, Sarah. Miss Sofa, welcome. We got just Sofa in here tonight, or just Miss Sofa? Amber, hello, Chelsea, the Queen, Emily, Kay is in here. What up, Kay? Kay, oh yeah, we got. I know. Okay, I figured it out earlier. All right, Terry Louise, hello, Terry. Nick, he says, hey, it's my first time. Used to enter for my dad, but now I'm here for my beard. Let's go. Welcome, Nick. Thanks for coming in, man. All right. Oh, Mother's Day. Is that when it was? Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Big Red. Izzy, John Michael, let's go. Jen, hello. Enjoying the conversation, the support the hubs. I love that. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Channing, what's up, Channing? Jessica, hello. We got a lot of wives next to people. We got to get them tuned in. Yeah, we got to get them tuned in. Chris's missus was here, but passed out. Understood. I get it. It's late. Sam's asleep too by now. Awesome. Okay. I'm not going to make this the longest one because I've gotten a little bit ranty at times tonight. I know that's just how I am, guys. If you hang around me enough, I'm going to talk about things that I'm passionate about. Well, I do have a new rant tonight. Now, if you guys are new here, I do every Monday a random rant section where I just get something off my chest. I just talk about what's grinding my gears, all right? Sometimes there's life lessons built in. Sometimes there's not, aka there always is. You just got to dig deeper. Let's see. Nadia, hello. Let's see. You are a true rantologist. I'll get on one. That's true. That is true. Here is my rant today. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I somehow misplaced where the rant was. I changed the slide order. Disregard that. Can we talk about people worrying about things that do not impact you? Worrying about things that have no impact in your life. Stop it. If it doesn't affect you, if it doesn't have to do with you, mind your business and get a hobby. Especially if you're taking action on those things. Why in the world would you waste time and mental equity on something that does not impact you? It's like on social media. If you don't like a post, guess what? Keep scrolling. Guess what? Block. Move on. It doesn't impact you unless you make it. Stop it. Stay in your lane. It just doesn't make sense. Are you so bored in your life you have to manufacture some negative entertainment to make your brain not as thinking about how bored you are or how sad? Like, stop it. If it doesn't affect you, keep it moving. If it's in real life, you see something you don't like, but it has nothing to do with you, turn and go the other way. Stop it. Mind your business. Get a business. You sure as heck stop worrying about other stuff when you have your own business. Because there's always more important things to think about. There's always more important things to do. All right, story time. You got it. I'm inside working. Maddox comes running in, says, "Hey, Dad, there's a guy from the township here, and he needs to talk to you." So, all right, cool. I go outside. It is the code person from my local township. And he says, "Hey, man, got a call from a neighbor lady, and she told us that you do not have a fence around your in-ground pool." He said, "Well," all right, come here. Come here. Get closer. He said, "You very clearly do. You actually have it up perfectly, and you have every right to have that fence up. Are you putting in a permanent fence?" And I said, "Yep." I said, "Here are all the materials. Here's the progress we've made where we started." I said, "We're actually going camping for the next 2 weeks, so there's not going to be any progress." He said, "That's entirely your right. You can leave that temporary." It's that, you guys know the orange temporary fences. He said, "You can leave that fence up there, and you are more than good." He said, "I just had to come out and see it for the lady that is your neighbor." He kept emphasizing the dude was cool as can be. Straight up aces. He got it. He understood it. As cool as can be. And he said, "No, got it. So when your neighbor calls for the 101th time, we can tell her that you're fine." Now behind us, on both sides of us, our neighbors are cool as can be. They both have like young children. I'm talking like 2 years old and younger. Cool as can be. They're chill. They're nice. We help each other out. "Hey, Dan, can you give me a hand moving this TV in the house? Hey, Dan, do you mind helping me in my yard on this thing?" Absolutely. Like, we all help each other. Love each other. Great group. Well, behind me, there's a condo association, and there's an old lady, lives by herself. I get it. Understood. This is not ageism. She is sad. She is bored. Understood. But mind your dang business. What in the world does my temporary in my yard, in my property, what does my temporary fence do to you? How does that affect you? And the thing that really, really makes me mad is I am so courteous and conscious. When we're out in the pool and we're cleaning the pool, guys, I have a strike system for my son Maddox. He is ADHD'd out the gills. Truly, I am too, as you can tell. And he's not controlling his volume. I say, Maddox, volume, strike 1. Maddox, strike 2. All right, strike 3, go sit out for 10 minutes. And and it's just kid excitement. It's just kid like enjoying summer, being with his siblings. But I'm courteous. I understand that everybody wants to hear that. Now, I think that's grumpy, and I love children playing. I love the joy of kids being outside and using their voice, being fresh, right? How many people in that same situation complain about kids? Oh, this generation, they're on their video games, the tablets, the screens, they're doing this or that. But then you get them outside. Oh, why are they so loud? Why are they screaming? Why are they affecting my lunchtime nap? I don't want them upsetting little foo-foo. My dog has sensitive ears. Criticize them for staying inside and being quiet. Criticize them for being outside and having fun and being loud. She called time after time after time after time because we have a temporary fence around our pool. Why? Because we're building the fence ourselves. I cannot afford 10 grand to have somebody put a fence in for me. Would I love to? Yes. Tomorrow I would. It is no ego or pride. I don't care if I build it, if Sally builds it, or my name's Jeff, or Jeff at the fence company builds it. It doesn't matter to me. But right now, I don't have the time or ability to finish the fence. I will. It's going to happen this summer. But I'm following the code. I'm following the rules. And we have a temporary fence up. And it has nothing to do with her. And she keeps calling the township about our fence. Oh, because some kids are enjoying the pool that I saved up for 9 years for? I literally have had an account for 9 years putting drops in, filling my bucket, hoping to provide the pool for my kids that I never had, that my parents promised me and we never got. Promised me. Has this stuck with me? Yes. Did I deliver for my kids? Yes. Very proud of that. And because there's a temporary fence, you're going to flood the tax-paying township, funded by my tax dollars. You're going to waste their time complaining, and you lied. He even said it. The person who is the code enforcer of my township said she kept calling and saying, you do not have a fence. Very clearly you do. And I always have. You can follow my Instagram, Bearded Pool Dad. She lied. She should be held accountable for that. She wasted that man's time, who is paid by the taxpayers. I don't want my tax money going and investigating people to see if they have an orange fence up or not. Because she has nothing to do and is bored and is trying to bring it down on us. Well, guess what? The second my permanent fence is in, Maddox's code system for being loud, gone. Telling my kids to be at a respectable tone because there are condos around our yard. My yard is a full acre, by the way. It's not like right next door to another house. Like, we have a full acre yard. Her house is not next to the pool. There's actually trees that separate the pool from her view. Well, I'm genuinely a kind and considerate person. Way more than Sam. She would tell you that. I'm way more considerate of other people. I'm way more kind to other people than Sam. And again, that's just a personality thing. Well, you crossed the line. You wronged me. And there's people in here who've seen that side, whether it's vicariously through watching or if you wrong me, I am now professionally petty. I am going to make sure you understand that I know you called them. I'm going to make sure you know that you tried to have some negative consequences on my life and take away some fun and some family enjoyment from my kids. I'm not going to break a law. I'm not going to do anything bad. There's no threats. There's nothing like that. But you're going to know we're going to have a pool. You're going to know we're going to have kids there. Anytime you're walking, I'm going to make sure there's eye contact. Just so you know that I know. Because that crossed the line. Get a hobby. Find something to do. Worry about what actually matters in your life. And all of us get caught up from time to time on stuff that doesn't matter. Shake yourself off. Give yourself a little slap. Wake up and get out of it. Oh, I'm professionally petty. If you cross me, I'm one of those people where you want me on your team. I am the most supportive. I'm going to root for you. But if you cross me, I go to great lengths to make sure you understand you crossed me. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know. People are like, that's not healthy, Dan. Whatever. I don't care. That's how I am. When you wrong me on something like that and you wrong me with my kids, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. She's going to hear it. We are going to have some very loud fun. Yep. I know that you know that I know. Exactly. I love that term. I can be the same way for sure. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, we're going to have some parties. There's going to be some legal loud music playing. There's going to be lots of joyful yells and screams from kids and all the stuff. Oh, no, she leaves. She probably shouldn't be driving. Yeah, she probably shouldn't be driving. But I've never called the police on her. I've never called anybody on her. And, yeah, I just could not believe that. But kudos to the code enforcer for my township. Dude was cool as can be. Dude was professional, and he called it like it was. He said, she lied. You are right. Thank you very much. And now he's never going to come back again, which is great. That's not what he should be doing for his job. So, yeah, take that, lady. And cannot wait for some pool parties. I cannot wait for some pool parties. And, yeah, the old ring the doorbell, light the dog poop on fire doorstep still works. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be even more petty. Mine's under the skin. Mine is from a reflection off of a mirror. Yep. Oh, and I've got a JBL. I got a bump box. I can pair them boys together too. I'm going to have surround sound, and they just might be happening to aim in her direction. Yep. Might just happen to aim in her direction. So yeah, 100%, man. It's, yep. Stop worrying about stuff that doesn't impact you. My fence had absolutely nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing. And my pool is in like the very far corner of my lot, which is in the very back corner of where her lot kind of meets it. So, yes. And live band pool party, even better. Even better. Oh, Maddox's team party will be the first thing that happens. And they're all savages. So, yes. It's going to be a slow, continuous burn. Yep. And on that note, let's do some giveaways. Yeah, man. Come on. All right. The week of August 20th, I had to take off work or lose PTO. All right, let me see. Let me see on that one. Hey, if it's not done, I'm going to take you up on that. All right? I'll provide food, beverages, and beard products. If it's not done by then, I will take you up on that. Yeah, Catalina, yeah. Yep. And I do know the noise ordinance ends at 11 p.m. in my township. Just in case anybody's curious, the noise ordinance ends at 11 p.m. in my township. or starts at 11 p.m. So, yeah, I've got, guys, ChatGPT is a wonderful thing for going through township ordinances and knowing what you can and cannot do. Legally, of course, genuinely legally. ChatGPT for your local ordinances, which aren't even laws, but that's a whole different topic. I'm not getting into that today. So, yeah. LL, they would be in the medium range. Yep, medium range. So, yeah, just that's my rant, you guys. That one is that one burned today. And I don't get mad. I get excited. She just gave me a whole new hobby for myself, and she will be the focus of many of my hobbies. And you would say, but Dan, mind your business. Only worry about what affects you. It affected me when my son had to come get me because a township code enforcer took me away from my work and was on my property to come talk about something that I was doing correctly and I was doing legally. She made it my business. And I'm going to make sure it stays her business for years and years to come. As many as she has left. So, yeah, I am minding my business. Unfortunately, she just became my business. And I'm going to enjoy it. I will document it. I will keep you guys posted as we go through. And so, yep. It's going to be fun. Exactly. I live by, and you guys, many of you have known me for years and you see this. I live by treat others the way you want to be treated. Period. She made the bed. Now she gets to lay in it. All right. She made the bed, so she gets to lay in it. So, yeah, right. Craig, you guys, Michigan's a beautiful state. And so, yep, absolutely. So, yeah, it's, we're going to have some fun. And if anybody's on board with it, it's Sam. She's going to probably push me to go too far. Yep, too far. Guessing the Pool Dad IG will make it public? Oh, yeah. Yep, everything I will do will be legal, above board. So, all right, guys. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe them trees block her view so much she didn't see the temporary fence. No, the temporary fence is orange and large. Yep, orange and large. Dan, I've heard AI provides citations for laws that don't exist. Oh, yeah, for sure. You are right, Leo. There are definitely flaws in the system where they can convince themselves of different things. It's pretty simple on things like township ordinance, Leo. I don't ask it questions about like, hey, what is this? I actually upload the document. There's like a PDF and it's way too many pages, but I upload the document and I ask it to analyze the document. And so I am going with specifics there. And so and as you know, the prompts are very important. I'm very purposeful on the prompting of it. And so, yeah. Yep. But even so, it's none of her business. Well, it's a safety thing, Dan. No. Mind your business. Mind your business. Right? I could go and find some safety things around her condo outside, I'm sure, as well. And so, yeah. And, all right. If you see your name up here, drop a comment, and this is yours. Do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. Justin S. Come on down. Justin, come on down. Where you at? Dan, you're better than that. You wish. Yes, no, the first thing I did it with was with the HOA bylaws. Yep, absolutely. Exactly. Justin's here. Drop a congrats in the chat. Justin, you just won a $75 gift card. $75 gift card. That is phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. And guys and girls, there is about a half an hour left on the deal scrolling down below. We are later than I planned tonight. I got an earlier wake up tomorrow, but hey, When this train gets rolling, you ain't stopping for nothing. But Justin is here. Congratulations. And oh, yeah. Foxy is right. It is time to go back big, baby. And look how is that a new picture, John? Look how iconic that beard is. Just the shape, the color, the texture. Stop it. All right, same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment, and you just won a $75 gift card. When does this ever run short? I don't know. I keep feeling like there's going to be one day where I actually do, and it is new. Let's go, John. I like it. I feel like there is going to be a day where we do end at 11 o'clock, but I don't know. You guys, I understand you guys push my buttons, and why never gonna stop? I know you guys push my buttons to try and get me to stay. Well, I understand that you guys are good at it, and I understand that I cannot avoid being baited into a good rant. So it is what it is. I have accepted it. All right. Back when I was teaching, I did end by 11. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I did. All right. Do we have in the building still Mr. Brad Glazer? What? Barely know her. No. Brad Glaser, if you're fancy. Brad G, come on down. Oh, I'm having a great time tonight. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to actually say it ended by 11. I don't say that anymore. Brad is here. Congrats, Brad. You just won $75 to an American-owned, family-operated, great small batch company that has things like body wash, face serum. Let's take a little trip down tonight's memory lane real quick, you guys. Just a little one, and then we'll play a game. Here's the details. If you missed earlier, Dan C10 is worth 25% off. You get a free sample at $25, another free sample at $50. 8Burt is back in oil and butter. And also, hey, if anybody is like, Dan, you missed the asterisk. That part was copy and paste from Sean. Get on Sean. Boo, Sean. Boo. Boo this man. As You Wish is in oil, butter, and parfum. Pinky is in body wash. Drop tonight. The Growth Blend scent is in body wash. Drop tonight. And a face serum. That's a real face serum with real wild ingredients that Sean took a formulation class for. Just to learn how to make it under the bus. I had to. We had to boo this man once. It's a real deal. And then here are the three that you can see. The face serum, the body wash. Stop it. So dang good. All right, Nathan, take care, man. Thank you for hanging as long as you could. I appreciate that. But we are going to play a game that is called This or That. This or That. I'm going to put up two options on the screen with my Michigan hat on, and you're going to pick this one or that one. Have some fun with it. Don't be too serious. Don't be too caught up in the semantics. And so, yes. All right. Was so smart, knew a lot of stuff from the class already, too. Oh, yeah. He's so wicked intelligent. Now, don't say both. Don't say neither. Don't give it an alternative answer. If I say Reese's or Snickers, you may not say M&M's because you'd be wrong. So don't say M&M's. But I highly encourage you to explain why, because those are two Hall of Fame candies right there. Hall of Fame candies. If I say Pac-Man or Duck Hunter, you may not say Tecmo Bowl. You need to pick one. If I say Pepsi or Coke, you may not say Mountain Dew. Even though that's the right answer, you got to be able to give one of the answers that are listed. Willie, the body wash is incredible. I told you I got way too excited for it. The body wash features shea butter, avocado oil, squalene oil. Phenomenal. Like genuinely high quality ones. Yep. Okay. Put your answers in the chat and then look for the poll. Pepsi makes Mountain Dew. Kind of. PepsiCo makes Mountain Dew. Pepsi is a flavor from PepsiCo. PepsiCo also owns Cracker Jack. PepsiCo also owns Grandmother Smith cookies. PepsiCo also used to own Alberto Jerky, but then they sold it. There's a whole while. They also own Gatorade. There's so many things. I know way too much about PepsiCo. Why? My dad worked there for 30 years. So yes. Okay. Here we go, my friends. I don't know. I know that they're associated with Taco Bell. I know that they're associated with KFC. I don't know how it is. All Frito-Lay owned by PepsiCo. You are correct. Yes. It's a massive, massive umbrella company. Is that wrong? I don't know. I'm not here as the economist today, even though I do have a minor in economics from University of Michigan. All right. Do you want some Taco Bell? I do, Izzy. Genuinely, I do. Let's go. All right. Okay. Here we go. PepsiCo owns all those because they couldn't catch Coca-Cola in the market. Hey, whatever. Whatever floats the boat. All right. Here's the first one. Nope, that's the rant. Here's the first one. French toast or pancakes? Do what you want with that, you guys. French toast or pancakes? Poll is going up in 5 seconds. Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dan C bidded here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. There's a poll in the chat. French toast or pancakes? Join the brotherhood where the bids compete. We united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Not really, no. To be honest, no. Nothing wrong. Great company. Good stuff. I recently removed them as an affiliate. I just wasn't using it. Still recommend, though. It's good stuff. Just wasn't for me as much. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Destiny leading, we conquer the year. I don't play percussion, but it is fun to do a riff. Ooh, I could be wrong, but I think buckwheat pancakes are gluten-free. I feel like they are. I think I've had them. Oh. Guys, we got a legend in our midst. We've got one of the original OG subscribers of the channel here. Mr. Not to be confused with Vinny P, who comes in every Monday. Vinny G. What up, dude? Vinny was one of the first subscribers, OG. I think he was even with Scuba's channel before I had a channel. Legend right there. Oh, man, Garden State's in the house. Another legend in the community. Come on now. All right, here we go, guys. The chat picked French toast because they know what they're talking about. French toast is the correct answer. It is. Woo, on the Blackstone Griddle Grill when we're camping. Stop it. Oh, so good. All right, next one. It's supposed to be bug. All right, would you rather... What? Okay, cool. I thought so. I've had some buckwheat pancakes before. It's like brown or like a different color. So yeah. Okay. All right, Leo. All right. Would you rather use bug spray or a citronella candle? What's your go-to? You're out camping. You're keeping the bugs away from you. Candle or spray? Spray or candle? Drop your answers in the chat, my friends. No, Jimmy. Mm-mm. You may not. Hey, it's a close one, guys. Get your answers in. All right, get your answers in. Tony, that's not an option. We do have one of those, though. They're awesome. That's the only spray that I use. Yeah, lemongrass is good. The only thing that is better that I have found is lemon of eucalyptus oil. Look it up. There were studies of DEET versus lemon of eucalyptus oil, and one of them won, and it was not DEET. Look it up, guys. Lemon of eucalyptus oil. L-O-E. I'm sure Emily knows about that one. Hey. All right, get those answers in, guys. It's close. It's close. Okay, here we go. So it's close, but Candle won by a little bit. I'm also, if I have a choice, on the Candle route. I don't like sprays on me other than like a cologne, which I don't even love either. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm going Candle. All right. Now, you're going on a camping trip. Is your preference to go with just your family? Or would you prefer to go with a group of multiple families and then go together? Not like in your camper, but they have a camper, they have a tent, they have a camper, and you go together. Would you rather go with your family alone or other families join you? So Manny, I don't necessarily use any oils as an insect repellent, but I will avoid certain oils because of attracting mosquitoes, right? For example, I love Torch Lake by Johnny Ray. Sam was actually shocked that I packed Grand Blanc instead of Torch Lake, but the only reason is some of those citrus at the wrong situation can attract mosquitoes. And so camping would not be the situation for that one. All right. As in household. Yes, Arch. Like your household, right? That would be solo. But do you want other families within your family or friends that are families? Which one are you going with? All right. Drop a comment and let me get a poll going. All right. And there's a lot of brands that make the repellent oils. And I made a video on it several years ago. For sure. Lemongrass, lemon of eucalyptus oil, different mints. Cedar is a good repellent. Those are all good options. Yeah, it's real. Dr. Nick Spring blend. Yep. All right, get your answers, guys. Solo camping or with groups? What you got out there, you guys? And again, it can be your other extended family. It could be cousins. It could be friends. I think so, Abe. Yeah, True North. I feel like they have one as well, yeah. I know BABC has one. Someone was just asking me about them. They have one. All right, guys, get those answers in. Get your answers in. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and end this. Solo won, but it was close. This was a close one. I am on the side of solo camping. Now, the reason why is I don't mind. I love interacting with other families. I love interacting with friends. I don't like planning with groups. If I want to just say, hey, we're going to go do this, I want to just go do it. I don't like eating in groups. I don't know why. Like in camping, that one's always bothered me. I don't like plans in camping. My ideal camping is not having a schedule and not having a list. Why? Because I have a list and schedule for every other day of my life. And I don't want to have to, like, when someone's like, hey, do we want to go to the beach? I don't want to be the guy that's like, no. Because that comes off as grumpy. So I just want to do what I want to do. Now, if my buddies are there and I see you at the campground, dude, what up, man? Let's go talk. Let's go hang out. Let's have deep conversation. But I don't like group planning. Not a fan. And it's always the most aggressive personality that wins. And that's not cool. I don't want to do that. I'm camping. I want the opposite of aggressive. I just want to relax. That's it. That's the only reason. It's not about people. I don't want to plan with you. I just don't. All right, next one. Would you prefer if the options were playing cards tonight or board games? Any card game or any board game? Which one are you taking? All right, playing cards or board games? What do you got here, you guys? Drop your answers in the chat. What up, Arden? All right, there is a poll. Let's be quick on this one. We're coming up to midnight, which is wild. Yeah, Leo. Very true. Very, very true, Leo. And again, guys, pick your answer. Playing cards or board games. Reminder, Dan C10 is boosted to 25% off. Great company. Hey, how many of you guys, because I've learned it's somewhat regional, put a yes or no in the chat if you play euchre. All right, I'll say it again. Put a yes or no in the chat if you play euchre. And if you say no, maybe give your area. I know some of you will have commented already. But in Michigan, we play euchre. But I've heard it's made its way down to like Florida and some other areas. I think so. I'll let Sean comment. All right. If we get it close. Yeah, I know. I remember, Emily. Sean, when is the code officially down? But yeah, we play euchre in Michigan. Sheepshead? Nope, I don't know Sheepshead. I don't know a lot of games, to be honest, guys. I'm not a card guy. But euchre is our game. We love euchre. Interesting. For those of you that are saying no, have you never heard of it either? Steve says no. Yeah, look it up. Euchre. EU something something. EURCHE, something like that. Hey, Mr. Sister Fister. It is challenging to have a beard, no doubt, but embrace it. All right, let's go ahead and end this one here. Another close one. All right, board games won, but euchre, is that how you spell it? No, this is, not that way. I believe it's spelled like this. EUCHRE. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, that's how we spell it. I'm not saying I'm right, but that is how we spell it. And Channing is from northern Michigan. So unless we're wrong, but we could be. Euchre, barely know. I am a board game guy. Give me sequence all day. All day, give me sequence. Yep, all day, give me sequence. Love that game. Okay, how many more we have here, you guys? We got 2 more, and then we'll get you out of here with that final giveaway. Oh, okay, got you, Craig. All right, when you're camping, I'm specifically talking about camping. Euchre is a card game, yes. Look it up, guys. You'll probably like it. It's fun. All right, when you're camping, are you the type of person that would get up for an early nature walk, or are you going to sleep in and relax? Are you the type of person that's going to get up early and walk, or sleep in and relax? Oh, man, love some sequence. It gets rowdy. Oh, I love sequence. Love Sequence. Such a fun game. All right, put your answers in the chat, you guys. And now a poll is ready. I think this one might be close too. And I love both. That's not my answer, but I do love both. The only time I ever get to sleep in is if it's camping, which is still extremely rare. But I also love that morning walk around the lake at the campground when everybody's sleeping and it's quiet and it's cool. Yeah, I love it. I run off little sleep. Same here. I'm not going to get a ton tonight, I can tell you that. I didn't get a ton last night, I can tell you that. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. All right, this one's close too. This is like our closest run of this or that ever. No, Moose. You lie. You lie. Moose loves some early morning. Stop it. No, you don't. All right, get those answers, guys. Couple more seconds. Couple more seconds. Oh, Sean, did you give I apologize if I missed it. 8-Bit Sean, is there a final time? Is it midnight? Doesn't matter to me. Just wanted to make sure someone asked I can convey the message. What time does the code boost end officially? Again, I didn't plan on going this late. Sorry, guys. Unless you're enjoying it, then I'm not sorry. Oh, cool. Okay, Sean said when he wakes up. Cool. All right, so that's when he wakes up. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Arch. All right, let's end this one in 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, wow, that was close. Early nature walk won by a tiny bit. I am with you on that one. I'm going to do the early nature walk because I don't get to do stuff like that on my day-to-day life. So, yeah, I like that one. All right, final one, you guys. Final one here. Here we go. And, oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, we do talk about beard stuff, too, but you just came in at a fun portion of the show. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. All right, final one here. If you have the options of camping on the beach or, yeah, right, exactly. Exactly, Andrew. Sean gets up at 12:30 a.m., by the way, guys. Camping on the beach or camping in the woods? Which one are you going with here? Beach or woods? And yes, I am going camping tomorrow. All of these were camping themed. Big brain. My favorite instrumental. And I know there's other options, other places to camp. That's not what I'm asking you guys. Would you rather camp in the woods or camp on a beach? Oh, yeah, dude. Michigan beach camping is huge. Grand Haven, Mackinac. We camped on the beach in Mackinac City, not Mackinac Island, but Mackinac City. Yeah, Grand Haven, we've done it as well. Lots of beach camping in Michigan. Okay. All right, drop your answers in the chat. Both of these are nightmares of Sam, by the way. Doesn't like the beach for camping, doesn't like the woods for camping. Yeah, both of these are bad news for Sam. Our camper is a Catalina. I know that's not what you're saying, but let's go. Everybody! Hey, man, thank you for making tonight fun. I will be honest. I got to show you guys. I did drink a baby Mountain Dew before the stream. I was feeling a little bit tired. My body was a little bit exhausted. I feel like the last 2 weeks have been some of the most grueling 2 weeks of my life, not always in the worst ways. There were some challenging ways in there. The whole medical insurance thing is still going on. So stupid. But it was a hard day, a hard couple of weeks. I popped this bad boy because I was feeling a little bit tired. And you guys just skyrocketed it. Andrew shocking the heck out of me early and then again. And, man, I'm good. I'm not feeling exhausted. I'm not feeling tired. I'm not feeling heavy. None of that stuff, man. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart to you guys, thank you for making my night. This was a freaking blast. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Let's go. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and end this. The chat said, Woods, I don't like either of these ones, but I agree with you. Sand is my enemy in camping. Sand is my enemy with camping. Yeah. It's now you won't be able to sleep to yourself. Yeah, I'll take some herbs to calm my nerves. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't like sand when camping. All right, guys, final question before the final giveaway, which I will drop a link in the chat if you guys have not entered the giveaway. Please do. All right, so there is a link in the chat. So yes, sometimes all the checking up you need to do, you do on us. We got to, hey man, thank you. You know, I don't ever do something with an expectation in return. So trust me, guys, I will help you guys till the day I can without ever expecting or asking for anything back. But thank you, man. Yep, thank you. All right, what was the highlight of your weekend? Me was spending every moment of Maddox's ODP tryouts with him and being there the actual moment to see his face when they announced his name. Because, guys, they did the cuts. There, again, were 80 kids sitting down in a circle, and they cut most of them, and they just straight up read your number and your last name. And they said, number 166, command. Max looks over at me like this. And they were like, hey, be excited, but also understand most of the kids next to you are not going to get the news that they want today. So please be respectful. It wasn't like parents couldn't clap or cheer or anything, which I didn't, and I understood entirely. But when Maddox was able to hear his name, and when Maddox was able to turn his head to me and show his excitement and shock that he made this Olympic development team. That was a dad moment right there, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, great weekend. Very proud of my dude. Very proud of my wife and the way she supports his journey and stuff, man. It was cool. What? Big Day Kane, you went to West Ham and Man U? That's cool. How'd you like it? What'd you think? If you don't get to comment, send me a message. I'm curious. That's awesome. The second team's my most hated team in all of soccer, but I respect the game. Yep, I respect the game. Okay. It was a really cool moment, man. It was a really, really cool moment. You loved it? Dude, isn't the vibe electric? The passion is like palpable. It's so cool. So cool. Hey, congratulations on 25 years. I love that. Love that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do the final giveaway of the night. We clearly are going to go into Tuesday, so I'm going to be able to tell you guys happy Tuesday in a bit here. But same deal. You guys, $100 gift card. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to 8-Bit. If you guys want to browse their website afterwards, the code is boosted, all right? And if it's not a good time for you, don't. Please don't put yourself in a bad spot. They're going to be here. Their products are still going to be here. They're still going to be great. There will be deals in the future. Genuinely, don't stress. Don't worry about it. However, if it's something you want to capitalize on and it's a good time for yourself, save yourself some money. Try a great company. Boom. Dan C10. Let's go. All right. Here we go. It's the little things. I agree, Ryan. All right, so if you see your name, right, Sean? If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment because you just won $100 gift card. How many 2-day? We've had a few 2-day streams, but not many. Not many. All right, do we have in the building? Dun, 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 dun. Mr. freaking Rican. Come on down. Let's go, Jay. That's awesome, man. Your son's doing well in jits. That's really cool. I don't know if Saad is still in here, but I don't know if you know Semper Fortis MMA. He owns his own jiu-jitsu gym. He also has a great jiu-jitsu YouTube channel. If you need, message me, Jay. I'll send you a link to his channel. But just, guys, look up Semper Fortis. Semper Fortis MMA, I think is the name of his channel. Or Semper Fortis Jiu-Jitsu. I apologize. It's Semper Fortis Jiu-Jitsu. Personal friend of mine. Met, hung out, great conversation. Awesome dude. All right, do we have, there he is. He said, woohoo, dude, you just won $100 gift card. That's freaking cool. That's really, really, really cool. And yeah, right here, guys, I'll put his name in the chat if you guys want to go check it out. It's a great YouTube channel. Kind of like me. There will be a lot of like life lessons built into his YouTube channel. But if you're into jiu-jitsu at all, this is an actual friend of mine. If you guys want to check out Semper Fortis Jiu-Jitsu. Great channel, great Instagram page, and just a good dude. Really, really good dude. Always positive, always commenting on the videos and showing support. Love that guy. All right. $100 gift card. Love that so much. Also, happy Tuesday, you guys. Happy Tuesday. And yes, Beard Advice Live is Wednesday this week, you guys. Wednesday, which is technically now tomorrow for me. That's kind of crazy. But Wednesday this week, everybody. And then also, 8-Bit says, please give me a few days with these orders to get them out. Was shown a bunch of love yesterday, also with As You Wish release. So catching up from that as well. On it, it's going up on a Tuesday. Yeah. So guys, see that right there? Genuinely family owned, family operated. There's no Amazon line behind him. There's no they're doing it, right? That's them. So just a little bit of patience, little bit of understanding. That's what we love about this community though, right there. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for a phenomenal night. The vibes were just unbelievable today. And the deal's still going on. It's scrolling down at the bottom for 3, 2, 1, but it's still in the description and it's pinned in the chat. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Message me if you need anything. Message me if you just want to reflect. Message me if you're like, dude, I loved this. Dude, that was awesome. Whatever. Maybe not some negative stuff tonight. I don't need that. But thank you guys for listening to my rant too, by the way. She gonna meet professional Petty Dan, and that's great. I'm excited. Thank you guys. Shout out to Sean. Keep doing your thing, man. You've built something special here. Keep doing it. I promise you, it is going to be creating not only family memories, family lessons, but also a way to continue to provide for your family, hopefully fully full-time for the longevity as long as you want to do this. You're amazing, dude. All right, guys, please stay bearded, stay positive, and only for the live stream community. Love you guys.